This episode is brought to you by Tigre Burrito. If you haven't tried them out, then you're missing out. Their hours of operations are from Tuesday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. They specialize in breakfast burritos and lunch specials. If you like that pica pica, try that hot sauce and let them know that it's the JP Lopez Show sent you. They can be located at 720 Highway 62 in Wolford, Texas. It's the small yellow building with the Tigre tiger on it.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on!
It's the JP Lopez Show.
Welcome back to the JP Lopez Show. I got a very, very, very special fucking panel today. I was going to surprise them and let them know that they got a battle to the last man standing for the best drive-in in Lubbock. But, Mr. Mark, will you please introduce yourself and plug and promote your restaurant?
My name is Mark Jimenez. I'm the co-owner of Jimenez and Friends Barbecue and Taqueria. We're all right.
Y'all made honorable mention.
Yeah, we don't get the
You didn't
sprinkles.
make the list.
We don't get the sprinkles yet.
Luz, man, introduce yourself. I know you've been on the podcast before, but this is a very special episode that I'm just having with y'all three drive-in fuckers. So,
yeah, Luz Cuevas, Cuevas Drive-In, and L&M Catering. So
Hell yeah.
Me and my dad run the restaurant, and Luz Senior, and yeah.
good shit, bro. Today's Thursday.
Oh, Chicken Friday.
Chicken
baby.
Friday.
Coming out your ears.
Hell yeah. What's up, Mark?
We don't have a drive-in.
Yeah, I know.
You have to walk in.
You gotta walk in. Ain't no chairs to sit down and eat either.
And then
Got five
you gotta
spots?
stand.
5 parking spots?
And don't park at the neighbors. They're gonna tell you.
They get mad, huh?
Yeah. The guys to the east of us, they're pretty cool, but the lady to the west of us, yeah.
The threading place, right? Fucking Ling Ling.
Dude,
And everybody knows Mr. SanJuan.
how you doing?
I don't think they even knew that you own Tigre Burrito.
I'm
think-
I'm the dishwasher there, and the gopher. Hey, go get this. All right, I'll be back.
Yeah, because it just occurred to me when we recorded the yesterday's episode, and he was like, "Hold on, are you Tigre Burrito?" And I was like, "Oh fuck, I never."
Yeah, we never
said
say
it,
anything.
yeah.
And I got the shirt on today because I got hooked up from RL. What's that?
RL Creations.
Yeah, Creations hooked this up today. So I bore it well so they could see the blood after the fight.
Yeah.
And it'd be all my blood, but nobody will know except if they see that.
Yeah,
so.
man. It really occurred to me yesterday that we never said that, and I was like, "Damn, I feel kind of like an asshole whenever someone's fucking Tigre Burrito."
But I never plug none of mine.
Yeah, you never do.
Yeah, I recognize his voice, but I always wonder, I wonder who that, because I don't watch the YouTube.
Oh, no?
Listen?
No, I listen. Well, it takes me about either 5 hours to 5 days to hear the whole podcast.
Yeah, I'm always running by on the weekends to get his the barbacoa.
Oh yeah, the smoke.
Damn, bro. I don't share
you
it
haven't
at
tried their smoked barbacoa?
all.
It's some good
But
shit
that's
too,
how
man.
much cheap,
Yeah.
man. Like I said, I go by there and I buy it and I don't take it home at all.
They don't make it home.
Fuck no. Hell no.
What?
And even when I'm sick, I make Big Boy get off and get it for me. I'm like, hey man, I don't feel good. Get off in there and give me some. And he's calling me, what do you want, boss? I said, get the barbacoa. Get some tortillas.
I love the asado. That's my favorite. That shit's good.
So we're going to take that down to Grand Prairie this weekend, but I don't know, at the last minute we switched it up. We're doing picadillo.
Okay.
Picadillo and pork belly tacos. So,
Is it all free?
yeah.
You just
23.
pay the cover charge and
That's why we're doing the picadillo.
yeah. I mean, it's a tax write-off.
Wait, so is he the one with the driver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I get to get off now to go get the barbacoa for me.
Man, that boy tore up his pastries while he was waiting.
Bro.
He sat there and just ate and ate. I was like, man, I've never seen anybody enjoy food that much.
Oh, he enjoys it.
Yeah.
He tried. Once a month, my son goes to Christ the King, so they have to bring snacks, right? He was in kindergarten. So it was our turn. So I go to Cookie Crumble, and I have to get them individually wrapped. Because they're kids, they'll battle, so you get them wrapped. So I was like, hey, man, you want one of these cookies, bro? Because I'm getting like 27 of them. He's like, no, I don't like Cookie Crumble. I looked at him and said, bro, there ain't shit you don't like, bro. Quit fucking bullshitting, man. I'm buying. He was like, that's fucked up. I was like, bro, telling me you don't like something.
What's the deal with Cookie Crumble? It's either you like it or you hate it.
I like it. But
I
I'm
don't.
fat.
I don't ever hear like they're okay. It's like they're badass or they hate them. I've never had it.
Never had
a-
it?
I've never had a cookie crumble.
It's worth the try. I mean, it's all right. There's some flavors that are good, and then some you're just like, nah, that ain't it.
We do trades with them, and like we're all hooked.
Oh
on
yeah,
their,
I saw that.
We're all hooked on their tres leche. It's
That
actually
shit's fucking
It's
good.
really good.
It's a cake or actual
It's a
cookie?
cake.
It's tres leche cake. They'll give it to you in a tin. But yeah, that one's good. They had a lemon cheesecake that was, and I don't like cheesecake. That one was fairly well. Their chocolate chip, man, it's good. You just can't eat a lot of it because, man, you'll get the sugars.
That's what I get the kids.
I love tres leches, but
Chocolate
we don't
chip.
get to have it at the house because the wife hates it. She don't like the sogginess of the.
I'm the same way, but no, try theirs.
It's really good.
It's not overly soggy. It's really good.
It's like kind of like a cookie, but it's firm.
Yeah.
It's
How?
different. Yeah, it's firm.
Show me again.
Thinking to myself.
No, but it's really good. Like I said, I'm big on texture. It's not overly saturated. It's I don't know, it's not the right word, but it's moist, but it's not not
moist.
soggy. Yeah, it's very moist, not very soggy.
My buddy's waiting for the. JP's waiting for the flan, chocolate flan to come out.
Fuck. Dude, I hate flan.
I do too.
I hate flan. Get that shit out of my face.
He's like, hey, what are you gonna bring over? Dessert? Flan. Yeah, bringing flan.
We were at my buddy's house and well, it wasn't his house, it was his suegra's house, and they were throwing him a party. And another one of my buddies like, dude, you gotta try the choco flan. I said, dude, I hate flan. He goes, nah, the choco flan it's different, man, it's different. I took one spoonful of that shit, like, man, this shit sucks. And the lady heard me, she was like, what? And I was like, my bad, I hate flan.
It's not your fault.
Not your fault.
Do you like flan?
I don't even think I've really tasted it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's like a moco, just the.
Oh, then I love it.
That's my favorite.
My favorite.
Used to be my favorite when I was growing up.
So let me ask y'all. It just was brought up to me that Lubbock loses a big part of its business when school's out.
Yes.
Right. That being said, how the fuck? How do you like handle that? How do you manage that? Like,
Yeah. Fingers
just
crossed.
hopes and prayers.
Creative marketing. We're actually about to roll out with like a kids menu. So a lot of the times people don't come because I mean we got half-pound burgers, we got the big chicken fries, and they're like, I'm not gonna pay. I mean it's $10, but they're like, my kid's not gonna eat that. So we'll come out with a kids menu next week.
Damn, that's cool.
Just tell them to take it and eat half for breakfast or half for lunch, half for dinner and shit. It's $10.
I'm gonna say Mark told me to shove it down your throat.
And like, how do y'all, all three of y'all, handle the criticism of not being open later?
So we
Like, I don't pay. Like,
You know, yeah.
our concept is different just because our restaurant's in an industrial area. So we have, I mean, a lot of blue collar guys, and we've tried to stay open later.
Yeah.
I mean, we did it a few months back where we were like, hey, people want us to stay open till later. We'll stay open till 7, and we did it, I think, Monday through Thursday, and the business isn't there. And it's mostly me and my dad, so
You can't please everyone.
no, you can't. But then people say they want to come by, and
then they don't.
They have a busy schedule. People are busy, and then we have kids, we have families, so we have to dedicate that other time to them.
No, you got to stay open, bro.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
That's what I'm saying. You got to stay open for me that I'm never going to go. Like, that's,
Yeah.
that's the shit that gets me.
Yeah, yeah.
It's always the criers that never really put much effort into the shit.
well, like us, we do mostly burritos. So, and then we don't have nowhere you could go in and sit down or anything. So it's all drive-through.
Yeah.
So we figured, if you're gonna get a burrito, it's gonna be for either breakfast or lunch, and you're on the move. And so we're off Brownfield Highway, so it's mostly just working people.
Yeah, that
running through
traffic.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that concept.
So, I mean, there's no point. I feel like after 5 or 5, you want to sit down, have a beer, or at a table and eat after 5.
Are y'all close at 2?
Yeah, we can sit too.
Nice.
Before I even like really knew you, you even explained that to me that it's cheaper to handle a business without a sit down.
So yeah, I mean, think about it. The overhead you're saving on Just the expense, the cost. I mean, the way I initially thought of it is, a perfect example is at lunchtime. Typically lunches are what, hour long, 30 minutes, an hour long. So typically somebody's going to be there for 45 minutes, right? Usually most lunches is like 2 people, maybe 3 tops, but menu items nowadays are like $20 a plate with everything included. So you're looking at $40. So $40 for somebody taking up a spot for 45 minutes to an hour. Do you know how many people I can turn over in that time? And so it never made sense. Now, with the concept of bringing on barbecue, the demand is starting to get there where we need to have sit down. Like, the meal requires not to be taken home. I mean, for visual aesthetics,
The presentation.
yeah, the meat starts oxidizing, and so it just doesn't do well when it gets home, and it's not what picture worthy. And so it's something we are exploring, something we're looking at. But as of right now, I mean, even just hiring personnel, I didn't want to take that chance on opening up something bigger and then having to have like half of it shut down because we didn't have people there.
Yeah. Wow. So I wanted to ask, what is your favorite fucking snack?
Shit. Like, what do you mean snack? Like,
It could be like a
quick
top, like
go-to?
a quick, yeah, just your quick go-to snack. What it like?
fuck, I'm
And
fat.
it doesn't even have to be something you've made.
I'm fat, dude.
at the restaurant.
I like everything. No, sweets is obviously a big one. Like, but like lately, I've gotten into popcorn with pickles and Louisiana sauce. I don't know why. I guess it's just the fat kid in me.
Yeah.
It's good. It fills me up, but it's really good.
I hate mixing shit.
You do?
I do.
Ah, dude.
I can't do that, right?
You don't like your food to touch?
No.
Have you
and,
tried it?
And the wife got me hooked on fucking jalapenos, pickled jalapeno slices with popcorn.
Popcorn.
That's usually the only shit that I'll mix, but man, dude, that goes hard, bro.
Cinemark used to have that, right? They used to have the jalapenos out there. I don't think they do anymore.
No, Premier is the only one. The one in the mall
Oh.
is the only one that's got jalapeno slices.
Yeah, the Premier is amazing. I go and I just put my face under the cheese.
I'm a snob when I go there, because when you pull that lever, it's all like the smush popcorn, so it's all crumbled. I'm like, hey, can you give
Yeah,
me
from the
popcorn
back
from the
side.
back? And they look at me like, fucker.
Hold on, what?
Yeah.
You could ask them for the.
I didn't know you could do that.
New,
Yeah.
yeah. You
Yeah,
don't have to go through
I'm
because
doing
it
that.
breaks it down when it goes through that machine.
Yeah. So I'm like, I can't get some popcorn from the back, and they're like, bitch.
I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, it's all crumbled.
Well, I know that.
Yeah.
I just like, well, fuck it. I have to deal with it.
They get mad at me. I buy 2 popcorn buckets, then I put one I use for cheese, the other one for popcorn.
Hey, y'all are out of cheese.
all the machines are out.
Headed over there, not even watching the movie. I'm just here for cheese. No.
It's funny. I was at, Premier's too bougie for me, so I would go to the Tinseltown.
$2 movies.
Yeah, for real. But they have a deal where DoorDash goes and gets you popcorn and Cokes.
Yeah. Since COVID, they did that.
Yeah, well, Cinemark, right? Or
Yeah, I saw that. And I was
Dude, and
walking-
it's a bag like,
that, or you can have the staff run popcorn to you,
yeah.
sitting in the theater.
Shout out my wife. She's VIP
for real? You
in the
But they do
Cinemark
that
app.
at the mall, though, right?
No, well, I've only known that. I didn't know. Well, first of all, I didn't know you could do fresh popcorn from the back at the mall. But at the Cinemark over here, yeah, I was watching the latest Mission Impossible, and I saw a guy run, like, he had bags of popcorn, and he was looking at tickets and just running shit up and down.
Yeah, at the mall, they give you a little buzzer. And you can order pizza, drinks, whatever, and they bring it to you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Dang.
I know.
Yeah, they have the bar at the mall too. You can drink beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes
What's your
the movie
favorite
better.
snack?
My favorite snack, like all-time snack, Nutty Bar.
Oh, that's good. Those go hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy because well, I'm chubby. Fat.
Have you tried the ice cream? The Nutty Bar ice cream?
Man, I can't eat ice cream.
No?
Yeah, you can.
It's like
Oh, I
flying.
can. Yeah.
It's like flying.
If I want to die.
Shit out my insides.
Yeah, for 2 days. Come on, ice cream. Yeah.
It's ice cream.
Yep, ice cream. Yeah, no, I haven't. But I bet it tastes delicious.
You lactose intolerant?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that? Once we hit 40, our stomach says fuck it.
No. Dude, I can tell you the exact moment that I became it. So I was probably like 13 or 14, and my uncle was like, I'll give you $100 if you chug this gallon of milk and keep it down. I was like, that's easy. Went outside and played. 15 minutes
shit
later,
myself.
I was throwing up all over the place. My grandma was like, what's wrong with you? And he had left. I'll be back in an hour to pay you.
Never paid you.
Bro, I was blowing chunks. Yeah, my grandma was mad. After that,
Thanks, Theo.
shout out, asshole.
That's what Theos are for, bro.
Yeah.
Do all that shit.
I was telling SanJuan because we hung out this weekend and we were all swimming and they had to leave because the son was scared because the wind was picking up and the weather was getting bad on Sunday or Monday, and like it was beautiful and then it instantly turned to shit, and his boy started freaking out, and I told him. That's the type of shit I would be as a kid, but then my uncles would just add to it and be like, oh, we're gonna die! We're all gonna die! I'm like, no, we're not, fuckers! Yeah. So they roughed me up. They toughened me up.
Got you, man.
What's your favorite snack, bro?
Other than my girl, that's my favorite snack. Man, I just like, I bought that peanut butter and jelly jar. Remember I showed you the one already mixed together?
The swirl.
Yeah, the one already mixed. I don't like doing it myself. I'd fuck that up, man.
It's mixed or it's like the
Yeah,
peanut
the
butter
lines,
jelly?
yeah, the lines,
Okay, I was
yeah.
like, I seen the lines. I
Yeah.
haven't
Yeah.
seen the mixed one.
Yeah,
No.
that one. I'll fuck that up, man. But recently, man, other than that, man, it's been honey buns for some reason.
For real?
Yeah. I won a lot of them.
I love a honey bun.
Have you tried the honey buns with peanut butter on them?
Have you tried it? It's called the Fat Bastard. It's 2 honey buns. It has peanut butter, cream cheese, and what else did they put in it? They put something else in it.
They
but
sell it like that?
No, you got to make it yourself. You got to
No,
make
no,
it yourself.
no. There's a place downtown Lubbock. I think it's called Sweet Creations. She does a lot of stuff like that.
That's
Marsha?
Yeah,
Oh, I'll try
Shout
that
out Marsha.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It sounds like,
bro.
goddamn, but dude, it's fucking like, damn, that's good.
We used to do a donut burger.
Yeah.
See, that's dope.
Yeah. Bar PM, when I was at Tech, that's the first time I was introduced to that. They used to do donuts for the bun, for grilled cheese, and for the burger. And I think it was, we even talked about it this weekend. It's like the greatest burger of all time was the name of it. And it was, man, it went
Badass.
fucking hard.
Well, I think it was on TikTok. They used pan dulce bread and they cut it and they made burgers out of
Well,
that.
y'all got a turkey sandwich out of the concha, right?
Yeah, we just got creative. Yeah, we did really any type of the barbecue items. We just had people coming in asking, hey, what? Because so for a while there, we had a secret menu where it was all like our specialty tacos with the fried eggs, and we just didn't tell anybody. People would walk in and like, hey, can we have it? So we put it out there, and then the secret was gone. The menu was gone, so everybody was asking, what can y'all do? And so my brother was like, well, shit, we can just do a sandwich with guancha, and that kind of took off for a little bit.
Badass.
That the Food Network guy, the
Ali?
famous guy, I think he put y'all on the map for that sandwich.
Yeah, he did. He fell in love with that, but what he really liked was the asado.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Dude, that's good.
Every now and then I'll be flipping through Instagram or whatever, and I'll see he's on live, and I'll just click on it, and he's like, oh, huge shout out to Jimenez friends. Try out their guancha burger or try out their asado. I'm like, man, that's legit.
Badass.
That's badass. I know your asado's great because the wife does not like veer off of barbacoa on Sunday morning, and she tried your asado once and she hadn't gone back to the barbacoa.
I can't do it, man. Asado, it's just, I'm at that age where it hurts my stomach, so my brother's the one who tries it, but I haven't touched asado in like years.
Your butthole misses it, bro.
For real.
Barbacoa on Sundays is like that's true Mexican.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody
like
does
she
barbacoa, yeah.
did not veer off that shit anywhere. Pronto Mar every day. She barbacoa.
It's like you wake up and you're like barbacoa
and big red. And big red.
Big red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big red.
We need to do a festival of barbacoa, menudo, and big red.
Somebody tried to do it a few years back, but it just didn't get any traction. Like they were trying to do
In Lubbock?
Yeah, I
They
think it
didn't
was,
know anybody.
Yeah, I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago. And I want to say they got together. Man, I could be wrong, but I thought they got together like in the downtown area.
Nah, it needs to happen on the north side.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
That's why.
Yeah.
Can't do it anywhere else besides
In the
north side.
Tommy's parking lot.
Oh yeah. Can get him up here next week. We can ask him.
At
The pawn
Buddy
shop?
Holly Park late at night. Everybody's cruising.
Rogers.
Rogers.
Free samples of Aragua.
That's not barbacoa.
That's not what is it?
My favorite snack, man, is Mrs. Baird's apple pie in the box. And you nuke it for like 15, 20 seconds, and then a scoop of ice cream on it, vanilla ice cream. And it's like a cobbler, basically, but that shit goes hard.
They should do that with that. What's that pie they make here in Lubbock?
They don't.
Or they used to. You know what I'm talking about?
August.
Yeah.
August
Dude,
pies.
it tasted way different, man.
COVID fucked it up.
Somebody else makes it now.
Yeah.
Somebody else
It's
makes
not the
it?
same people.
They sold it, right?
United.
Yeah, United bought it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But they used to be off the queue or something, right? We would go there and buy the pies, man. They were off the fucking
My
chain.
dad always came home with a box of pies.
And then we saw him at United, and we started. And I was like, I don't taste the same. But I thought maybe my taste.
And I
was
thought my dad
changed.
was lying because my dad always played some fuckery. You know what I mean? He's a cheap bastard, man. And he would come home with all these pies, and I'm like, those ain't August pies. Where's the wrapper? And he's like, no, they sell them like that. And I was like, nah, I don't want that shit. And my mom was like, those are really August pies.
In the white bags.
No, they were in a box.
Oh, in the box.
Yeah, like a donut box.
Yeah.
But the ones that United sells right now, I think they're called like Mrs. Vic's. They taste like the August pies.
You know?
Yeah, or they're as close as you can get to it.
There's somebody that still has the branded August pies, don't they?
It's
I thought
United.
it said
United.
Yeah, I thought it said
Oh.
August pies on it, but
Yeah.
it don't taste the same though,
Nah.
for sure.
I never liked them.
The lemon and the chocolate August pie, the old recipe.
Yeah.
The coconut.
Yeah, the coconut was good too.
I got a couple pies over there at the farmers market.
the Wolford.
Yeah, and the Wolford
Yeah.
one. I forgot what the lady.
That
she
plain
said.
Jane.
Plain Janes, bro. Those are pretty good. I like them.
Oh
man.
yeah.
She did it after a while. I think she started putting icing on it because everybody was complaining that it wasn't as sweet, and so she started putting ice on a few of them, and it really took off.
Did it?
Shit.
She opened up a shop, right?
She opened it up.
and then sold it.
Yeah, something
Oh,
happened
she really?
between. They sold it. Now she got her food truck back.
Does she still sell out of the co-op?
Nuh-uh. So something happened between them.
Oh,
So she
okay.
ended up going south or to Florida, and then she came back and she's got her. She's always like at the Tractor Supplies.
Oh, okay.
The fair's fried pies. At the fair?
Yeah, she'll do them for them too.
Oh, that's her?
You know who
They
has
go
good
hard.
pies? What's that, John? What's that place in Post? The gas station? It's a gas station in Post.
Is that big giant one on the right hand side?
I think it's on the left hand side.
Post only got two. It's got also and it's got stripes.
No. Is it Post? Yeah, it has to be
That's going
Post.
towards Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Man, there's a place when I go because we charge up our car there, and we go inside and mess around and stuff. But they had pies and they were fucking good. But I don't know if that's. I don't want to say it's Post.
It's in a gas station though.
It's a gas station.
Mhm.
Though, for
They'll
sure.
sell them to you by the dozen. But you can go in and say, oh, let me get this pie, that pie. And they're fried pies too. They got pecan.
In
They got-
Post, I only know Stripes and that other shitty.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big gas station, right? Or is no?
I think so.
Buc-ee's.
Yeah, Buc-ee's.
Oh, Bucky's.
Yeah, oh, that little place nobody knows
It
about.
was way farther than that. No, I don't.
I'm trying to think, man, but I know when we go to Dallas, we pull over at that place to charge, and they have some really good pies in there.
I'll go to Post for beef jerky, bro. Jackson Bros. That's the best beef jerky I've ever ate. Have you ever had that?
I don't know beef jerky, but
Beef
Oh,
jerky.
they said beef jerky. I don't know about that, bro. Is this a trick
No, I get
question?
that every night. Beat that meat.
It's too thick for me.
For real?
Yeah,
I
man.
like it, bro.
But I don't. So, Klemke's beef jerky was really good.
yeah,
And there's a place
that's
in
Slayton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, burnt down. Shout out.
yeah.
And then in Castroville, there's a place in Castroville headed to San Antonio, Highway 90.
I never had that one.
Dude.
What was that beef jerky place behind Crystal's nightclub?
Oh, where the Felix paint and all that was.
Yeah, you remember that one? That was badass beef jerky too.
Oh yeah,
I like
forgot
it 'cause
that
they-
place
They
was
had
there.
and they sold smoked turkey legs
Yeah.
there too.
Are they still open?
No,
They shut down?
I don't think they're open.
It wasn't Jackson's. It was Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, I
from
forgot
the
about that.
they're from the east side, brothers.
Dude, is Felix, is Felix West still open? The paint store?
I don't know.
Where's that one at? I remember the
In
name.
Arna Benson?
I think you would probably have more expertise in that.
Dude, I went there one time like a year ago, and I was like, holy shit! Like, there's no way. Like, it was fucking expensive. I was like, man, but you know, it's a local place, right?
Yeah, but he's charging Raza out the ass. That's
Dude,
what
I
it
was
is.
like, there's no way, man. I think he was trying to charge me like $350 for a 5.
yeah.
And I was like,
No.
Have y'all ever gone
Buddy.
drinking at those bars, like Casa Nueva and all that old shit?
no.
Dude,
My
like,
dad does.
But
I'll bring him next week. You could ask him.
hell yeah. But what I'm saying, bro, is like they charge out the ass.
They
Yes.
pay.
Yeah, because my dad's friends, they're like $6 for a Bud Light.
Yeah.
Hold on, but does he pay?
They did.
Yeah.
That's why.
They drank 2 and then they left.
Yeah, bro, because we went one time, me and Eric, and we had a few drinks and a few shots. It was like damn near $80, bro.
Dang.
And I'm like, man, fuck this place. Like, they're just taxing Raza out the ass.
But it's always packed.
That's what I'm saying.
Always
Like,
packed, man.
that's what he said. People paying it, so.
I guess it's the vibe and the atmosphere. That's more of an old school crowd in there, man.
They
My
do it so
grandpa
the
used to
younger
go.
people won't go in there.
Yeah, they don't
Probably.
want no
You're too
rowdy-
young.
Yep.
Probably. You got to go sauced up before you get there. Fuck that.
Take a couple old ladies home.
You know, he was talking about Felix Paint. I was thinking about Abercrombie.
Oh, yeah.
The-
The lumber yard?
lumberyard,
Yeah.
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 They're still open, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
they are. We
Yeah.
get a bunch of stuff from them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right there on the little to
Close
go
to-
to go
on it.
downtown, right?
Yeah.
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 Headed towards
Under Marsha?
Aswan, right?
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
there.
outside
Yeah.
the park. Yeah.
Yeah.
Texas
Yeah.
or something like Texas Avenue?
Is
Is that
no,
Texas?
no,
It might
that's
be.
not Texas.
I don't know. I just know it's that street that
Yeah,
goes
it's on this side. It's
under Marsha to
what's
the
that
downtown.
neighborhood right there?
The Guadalupe.
Guadalupe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The
Dude,
St.
they've been
Joseph's
open for a
forever,
long
man.
fucking time.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by KJ Aesthetics. Let KJ Aesthetics transform your eyes with their beautiful lash sets. Whether you're going for the natural flutter or the bold drama look, KJ Aesthetics is the perfect lashes to elevate your beauty. Get the gorgeous lashes that you've always wanted and mention this ad for 15% off. Head over to Instagram at KJ Aesthetics or text her at 806-893-7171 and tell her it's the JP Lopez Show sent you. Wow.
Yeah, we get a bunch of stuff from them, like little knickknacks and things we need. Like,
You got an account there?
no.
Oh.
We just-
Hey, put it on
the-
Cuevas.
Put it on the city, dude. That's why they're still open, because the city gets everything from them.
You're probably right.
No,
Yeah.
they do. I
Yeah.
asked him. I was like, how do y'all survive? He was like, city. The city has an account and they come. I mean, which I guess is good because they're not going to Home Depot or nothing like that.
Yeah.
The city.
Damn.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I know the city has their own warehouse, but maybe.
I think like little stuff because they don't have very much there. Just whatever they need right then and there.
Hmm.
They got everything in there: drill bits, screws.
Pussy.
Brass knuckles.
It's in the far back.
They got ninja throwing stars.
You don't know what you need.
Nunchucks.
Dude, you were talking about Miss Bears. I think they've fallen off.
Really?
Miss Bears?
I haven't had them in
No.
a long time, bro.
The,
like for
the
real.
bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I haven't. We've been trying diets fucking my whole adult life, so we switched to keto bread, and it's been forever since I've had a
How
Mrs.
is
Bear's
keto bread?
product. The
Is it soft? Is it good?
what is it? Sara Lee
Oh,
keto
Sara
bread.
Lee.
That one's bomb, bro.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have a weird aftertaste. It tastes like real bread. The texture's real bread. It's good.
What is it? Almond flour?
I don't know. It has to be almond flour, but it tastes like real bread.
We might add a Dave's Awesome Bread. What's that bread called?
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah, Dave's.
about? Yeah, we buy
Yeah.
that bread.
Where's that at?
It's that like muscle guy
Yeah,
on
muscle dude on
the
there.
on the label.
Man, I get the 88-cent,
Sunbeam.
generic
He's like, I'm gonna get some sunbeam.
This
gonna die.
motherfucker talks like he's dirt
Yeah, I
broke
know, I
all the
know.
time,
I
man.
am, dude.
All that gambling.
That's how the rich stay rich, man.
No.
Frugal ass dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. So Mark, I'll ask you, man. What's one thing that you wish that the public knew about your business, bro?
That we're there. No,
That was a good one.
man, I don't know. Just seriously, that we're there. Like in the summertime, we're around. Like
Yeah.
every business goes to that, but
Yeah.
it's been the same baker since after my grandfather passed. So it's still the exact same recipes. I know there's one guy out there that keeps saying that we're not the same Jimenez, and I've told him I'll whoop his ass if I ever see him. But, yeah.
Can we get that guy
on site
next week?
next week.
Oh, he's blocked me because I'm like, man, come on.
Who is it?
He shut him out.
We'll tag him.
It's the same people, man.
Last name's Rodriguez.
Ah, damn. Fucking Rodriguez is.
Them Rodriguez, man.
No, his name's Sam Rodriguez.
What is it?
Sam Rodriguez. Yeah.
Ah, damn, too close to my name. What the fuck? Is it me?
Actually, you know that Lubbock Foodies? Remember when Tracy Cole was running it?
Yeah.
So she I didn't know this. She got into a fight with the dude online because he was just gone like dogging and dogging and dogging. I finally I just told him, I said, hey man, I'm here. My address is posted. You're more than welcome to step up whenever you want, but we are the same family. He's like, nah, it's not. You're just leaving off the namesake. I said, bullshit, motherfucker. We're the same damn family. If you have a problem with it, come down. I mean, you cannot like my food. You cannot like anything like that. But you start messing with my legacy, and I'll whoop your ass.
Dude, he's ruffled your feathers. I've never seen this character in you, brother.
Like, I'm cool with anything else. Yeah. Like, if you try my food and you don't like it, that's cool. Like, the negative reviews that we get because you don't like my food, as long as you've tried it, I'm down with it. You don't like me, I'm cool with it, man. But once you start messing with the legacy, because that's my uncle, my mother, everybody else built that up to where it's at now.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm fortunate to still carry the name and all that. But once you start messing with that, you're spitting in everything that my family's helped create, and I just won't tolerate that.
That is crazy, because you're right. That's so disrespectful to the fullest.
Yeah, like I said, anything else, man, that's cool. Everything's on limit as long as you've given us a shot. But just to come at because for whatever reason you want to say that I'm not, I will go toe to toe with you.
The bull-faced lie, you know what I mean? Like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, and he doesn't have anything
Sam
backing it up.
Rodriguez.
Well, and the thing is,
Fuck you, man.
he knew of the Jimenez downtown. I'm like, you don't even know the whole story of how it came to fruition and how it went away. And so how are you going to say that, like my mother was my grandfather's daughter. She was one of the ones who helped it get going. And
y'all don't even have the same plants on the wall no more. Y'all ain't the same Jimenez.
Yeah. So
y'all painted the building.
So I guess it goes back to your question that we are the same. We are the same one since '69.
That's what it is.
Nice.
I know that SanJuan speaks highly of your family, bro. Since he was a kid, I can honestly say, knowing you, the little time that I have known you, what I can say that I wish people knew was you were all about community. Like, you were a soldier for Lubbock and the community.
I mean, just this area just doesn't get enough love. I mean, we've got in this town we have that I know of at least 2 James Beard nominees, Nicolette and Shea Sammy. We have Montelongos, who's been around forever and a day. You've got not to tow our own boat, but the bakery's been around for a while. You go to Plainview, Frisco's Bakery's been around for a while. And then you've got 2 top 50 barbecue joints here. The Hanios in Olton. You've got Evie Mays here, top 10. You've got Pitforks. Isaac and Ashley are just kicking ass over there. Even here, you've got Wiley's. Wiley's has been around forever and a day. And if you go to what's it called, Powell's on West 19th.
Yeah.
Oh, pal.
It was a sad day when Wiley stopped serving Lockhart sausage.
Yeah.
Years ago. Because I would always go there for the Lockhart sausage, and we don't have that no more. Fuck.
Have you been to Powell's?
I never heard of
Yeah,
Powell's.
It's right here, right down the street,
down the street.
Oh, that, yeah.
Dude,
that place is open?
Yeah, it don't look up, bro. You go in there,
It's open till
really,
2.
really good, bro. and he will sit down and talk shit with you, play bones. I've known that dude
You got the barbecue sandals on.
at least 25 years.
He was the first food truck I remember here in town. He would have a food truck with an actual pit inside, and that truck, when it was driving, it would lean. So if he was turning left, like you were scared shitless that the truck was going to flip over.
I didn't know
He
that
still
place
has that
was
barbecue
open.
pit in
Dude,
there. He's still smoking out of it.
Yeah, he's hilarious, bro. You ever said that on top of this? Dude, we'd be there, me and Big Boy, I'll take him. And then I'd be like, hey, let me get this and stuff. Oh, yeah, you don't eat that pork, huh? And I was like, nah. He goes, I said, you got any Big Rig? Boy, I love that Big Rig like it was pussy. And I was like, Yeah, man. I guess. You know what I mean? Like fucking pal.
I like both.
I like both, man. Put
Bring 'em both.
on
Bring 'em both
there.
out.
You got both back there?
You got you smoke pussy back there.
But he's a cool ass dude, man. You need to meet him.
I didn't. Hand to God, I didn't know that place was open. Like it just looked like a rundown place that was never open.
Dude.
Because when I pass by, it doesn't seem like it's open.
Dude, when I used
But
to,
then again, I'm always passing by after
yeah,
2.
after 2. When I used to live right here, man, because when I got after my first divorce, I lost everything, so I stayed here at this shop right here, man. And he would give me credit. I'd go over there, man. I'd be like, "Fuck, I could only get." I was trying to figure out what I could buy.
Does he still have that pal burrito?
Yeah,
Like it's full. I mean, it's everything you could imagine that's barbecue is stuffed in there,
Stuffed
and I don't
in
know
there,
how
bro.
he gets it stuffed in there. But back then, I think everybody says it's still the same price. It was $5 then. I think it's still $5 now.
dude, cheap. But he gave me credit, man. Yeah. Didn't know me from anything when
Filled
I first
with
met
chicken
him.
dicks and everything.
Everything, bro. Double. He put double in there.
You got that chicken dick burrito.
It's delicious.
You like it?
And then he makes his own sauce too, right? He makes his own sauce there. But yeah, like I said, he gave me credit, man. And
Is he
I
a
was
black
like,
dude,
fuck,
white
black
dude?
Black
Black
dude.
dude.
He was in the Army and the Air Force.
No
Good dude,
fucking
bro.
clue was open.
Check it out there,
Yeah.
man.
But that's why we're so into the community. Is I mean, it's Lubbock.
There's some gems, man.
The
Bunch of
806 has
gems, bro.
got some stuff that just people don't really recognize. I mean, even if you talk on the music aspect, I mean, 19th Street Rail House was a big deal. The Pavilion now, the Buddy Holly Center. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff here in
Yeah.
town that people don't really realize.
Yeah, I represent Lubbock. I love to highlight Lubbock any way I can. I don't ever want to not live in Lubbock. I love this place. I really do.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by RL Creations. Are you looking to turn your ideas into wearable art? Or maybe make a t-shirt into a one-of-a-kind, just like your personality? RL Creations is waiting to turn a blank canvas into your custom creations. Hit her up on Facebook at RL Creations or text her at 806-283-3056.
Luz, what's one thing that you wish the public knew about your business, bro?
We're a small business too, so like he says that we're there, we're open. We kind of got a gauge on how to run with the business. January is just like the summer, slow. Literally, like January is just me and my dad. You know, every now and then we have helpers here and there. But summer slowed down just because people's kids are at home and they feel guilty eating lunch while their kids are at home
Yeah.
eating a Hot Pocket.
Don't.
Yeah, I don't feel guilty.
Fuck them
Fuck
kids.
them kids. Yeah, but yeah, just anything we do, all the food that comes out of there is me and my dad. So you know, we'll cook every day for everybody, and he does the burritos. He loves doing breakfast. You know, I've tried to get him to stop, and he's like, "Oh, this is what I want to do." And so the drive-in, he's had it for 15 years. You know, on and off, just because of his health. But it used to just be a drive-in. It was just a building, probably as big as this. And he was like, "No, I want a restaurant. I want a restaurant." I'm like, "You don't need a restaurant. Like, what do you want a restaurant for? Nobody's gonna sit down here." And no, he proved us wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll
And-
prove you wrong, fuck
Yeah,
you.
he did. Yeah. And then he was sick during COVID, and me and my sister were in there doing it all. And I'm like, "Nah, dude, shut the doors. We're just doing drive-through only." And sure enough, 15, 20 people knocking on the door. "We can't come in and sit down." I was only drive-through. And then he got better, and he came in, opened the doors. He didn't give a shit. He was like, "They'll be all right."
You know, I sat down, it was about, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago, and I listened to a whole conversation about the drive-in, your drive-in. And it was all like made up rumor shit, and they were talking like it was true. And I was like, they were saying how the old man sold it and blah, 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 and all this shit, right? And I'm just listening to him, and I get up and I was like, I didn't mean to barge into your conversation, but everything you stated is false. I go, it's still the same owner. They never sold it. They were like,
And then walked off. Drops the mic. Drops the mic.
yeah.
Yeah. No, man. Yeah, he's had his battles, and so it was shut down for a year, and then back open for another year, and then a few months, and yeah. And so then he got better because you know, they cut his foot off, and so that's why he's in the wheelchair. And
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah. So they first started with his pinky toe, and then went to I think the toe next to it. Then
Yeah, I seen him in the wheelchair. I didn't know they cut his foot off.
yeah,
For
He
real.
like diabetic or?
yeah. He says he's not, but he is. I don't know what happened. What happened?
It's gangrene.
A spider bit me. A spider bit me. No, man, but he gets around. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when he got out of the hospital after they actually cut his foot off, we were like, "That's it, just retire. Like just
Hell no.
hang out." Yeah,
Telling the
exactly.
old Mexican man not to work.
He
Fuck no.
tried it. He tried it for 2 weeks, and he was like, "No, this ain't it." He
That's
was like,
that'll kill him. Not
yeah,
working.
that's exactly what he said.
the truth,
He
bro.
said, "No, I don't want to." He said, "If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die in this restaurant."
Like the coolest thing I saw is I went to his place one day, and I saw his dad in the wheelchair. Right, he was in the back and all that.
Yeah.
And he came up and started talking to me, and his dad just took over. But the height of your stove and where your dad was sitting, I was just looking like, there's no way he's gonna do it. And he was over,
Shit.
yeah. I mean, so the stove
He
was
uses
like
that nub, baby.
So literally, he was sitting right here. The stove was right here, and I was just like looking like this guy's doing it. Like that was cool.
Yeah.
Like he just did not take no for an answer. He was gonna find a way to do it, and I thought that was pretty awesome.
And if you can't find something, fucking bend down and you'll see where he put it.
yeah,
I'm like, dude, something's missing. He grabbed it and he puts it at wheelchair level.
yeah,
It's badass.
So before I even knew you, and before I had you on the podcast, I always shouted you guys out. Y'all fucking put out good food. Whenever I started working at Spec, South Plains Electric, this was in 2010. They were already every Friday they would always order breakfast burritos from your pop's place.
Yeah.
And dude, I just tried it one time and I was fucking hooked. And we'd always go there. And then there was when I started working for the city, your pops was running I think like Tuesdays and Fridays dollar breakfast burritos or
Yeah.
something. So to a fat boy, bro, 5 burritos. I got food all day. And I always was like, man, that place is fire, bro. That place is good. And yeah, and then we became friends, and I'm like, dude, I've been shouting your fucking restaurant out for a long time.
Yeah. What's cool is that now that I'm there with him or been there with him, we make everything fresh. So anything you eat, it's come in that morning,
Yeah.
and it's fresh. Everything's made from scratch. Everything's our recipe. We make our own seasonings.
It's good food, man. It's good shit.
Yeah. I mean, we love it. So it's crazy because I'll probably end up being just like him. And growing up, I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want that to be work. Well, because I started early, man. I was 12, 13 years old in the summer.
Free labor.
Dude. No, they would pay me. Yeah, they would pay me good. Because he would always work for like catering companies and stuff. And one time I remember the dude was like, man, I don't know if you deserve all this. That's a lot of money for a little boy. Because it was tax free under the table. Shit, $300 back then.
He's taxing your ass.
Get my money, dude.
Yeah.
But we'd get up at 3 in the morning, have breakfast out.
Damn.
Have breakfast out at 6. As soon as breakfast went out, we start lunch. Yeah. Yup.
Yeah, because Mark blew my mind that he says he shows up at 1 and 2 in the morning, and that's what it takes.
No, I believe it. Yeah, that bread and everything.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's what it takes, but people don't realize that. I
No.
mean,
Yeah.
And then why don't you stay open later?
I know when they said, why aren't you open until 2? I'm like, because we got here at 1. Shit. I'm tired.
Yeah, and that's the hours. Nobody sees the hours, and they're like, "Y'all aren't open on the weekends." Well, no, we're here. We're just not open.
Yeah.
that's crazy,
You know,
man.
we feed 200-300 people every weekend. There was one weekend we fed 1,000 people. We did a wedding Friday, did 2 weddings Saturday, and a wedding Sunday,
Damn.
and then opened on Monday.
Yeah. But can you stay open till 7?
I don't care about all that shit. We want you open till 7. But there's a Jimenez in San Antonio, right?
Mm-hmm. So whenever this one shut down, my uncle, from what I understood, he wanted to be his daughter and his son live in the San Antonio area and grandkids and all that, and so just wanted to get closer to him. So he shut down here. With him, my aunt shut it down, and he moved to San Antonio, and they've done quite well. So obviously, like any business, the first few years was kind of a struggle, but I think they picked up a contract, from what I understood, with St. Mary's.
Yeah.
And so they do the Oyster Festival, which apparently is a big festival down there. That I think it was last year, or the year before. Like the family that's here had to migrate down there to go help them out, and I think they said so they knocked out anywhere of like 10,000 empanadas.
Damn.
So they do that, and then I think last year they were ranked third in San Antonio, considering San Antonio has a lot of
Yeah.
vacant.
No, I saw that. Yeah.
Badass.
SanJuan, I know you're behind the scenes with Tigre, like really and truly. But what's one thing that you wish you knew, that the public knew about your business?
Just like these guys, family owned. A lot of work and you know a lot of work in it. You know what I mean? Like you're getting up early, nobody sees. But yeah, just a family owned thing, man, and just trying to make it. You know what I mean? Just
one thing in common for all three of y'all is like y'all didn't come in here saying like money's the goal.
No, man. If I could feed people every day of my life for free, I would. If I hit the fucking lotto,
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, see, yeah. I like it that much. That's how much I like this shit, dude. Like I would, and that's my ultimate goal is to have food truck concepts or food restaurant concepts, and then have one dedicated to the homeless. I want one that's gonna be. I want to be able to feed them, shower them, get them haircuts that they want, not push them. Hey man, I know you're struggling. You need some help. You ready? If you're ready to come off the street, we're ready to help. If not, fuck it. Come get some food, take a shower, get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
That's my ultimate goal in life. Because my mom always was like, man, you always need to help people. Like whatever you need to do. So anytime I see somebody struggling or whatever on the streets, I'm like, we leave a catering or we do whatever. Go like if we have a lot of food after a catering, we go donate it downtown.
Yeah. That's what we do. Everything left over, we do.
Yeah.
What people don't realize is, man, I mean, you see walkers, we call them walkers, I mean, because that's all what they're really doing. But, I mean, half of those people, some of them bad luck, some of them just have a mental illness that just doesn't allow them to fit in, quote unquote, society. But at the end of the day, man, they're hungry just like everybody else. I mean, honestly, if everything's priced out right, I mean, what's going to hurt like a burrito or two or, a plate or whatever the case may be? I mean, there's some that come to the restaurant that, I mean, on Saturdays when we have barbecues, like, Gary, what do you want? Like, nothing's off the table. I mean, you just don't treat them differently.
Yeah.
It's just crazy because all three of y'all fuckers have the same heart. Legit. SanJuan, he has a 29-year-old son now.
AKA the driver.
That he took in from the streets and like put him up in a new place, and it's what you just said. If you could feed people for free, and you want to be as hardcore as you want, motherfucker, but you're a softie too.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, no joke. I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are. I mean, you're all one step away from being where they're at. I mean,
anybody.
Like in the restaurant business, summers can completely kill you, and you're right there with them. And so, I mean, just all you want is just to be able to look out for somebody else who, if you're in that position, I mean, might want that too.
Yeah, y'all are some soft-hearted. You are totally different from when we were younger.
Who, me? Dude. I get that a lot, man. I don't know why. But I get that a lot.
I wonder why.
Man. But yeah, like that.
They peeled that tough armor from you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that it's us. Amanda's running it now, not her sister, because we had my sister-in-law running the place for about a month.
It seemed a little longer than
maybe
that.
a little more, maybe 2 months. I took a vacation, so while I was on vacation, the wife was at home, and so her sister wanted to take over for a while. So she did
Where'd
that.
you go?
I'm about to go back. I liked it so much. But so she took over. Shout out to her. She's been wanting to do it. She was in the restaurant. She's worked, 15 years, I think, maybe, or 10 years, something like that, with, what's that chicken place off of Milwaukee? There's two of them. Chicken Express.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
But there's a difference from working for someone and running your own shit. It's a whole different thing, man. I tried to explain it. Well, I had my wife try. I was like, explain it to her. I said, she don't have to just run it. If she wants to do it, you can't do it right now, my love. I'm over here on vacation. Run it. Let her run it. Don't just let her just take over. And she's like, yeah, I think she could do it. I said, but just let her know it's different when you're responsible for everything. And it's you. Everything's on you. You have to get up. You can't have somebody else do the job. Yep. It's not already a step. You got to make it what you want it to be. So she tried it. Her ideas were bigger, more corporation, I guess, thinking like I could bring all this stuff in, and that is different. It's a whole different
for a small
game.
business.
Yeah, it's really, really tough. So she learned the hard way. So at the end, when all the bills came in after the 2 months and stuff, I picked them up, of course, you know what I mean? I was like, and my wife wanted to be mad and like that. I said, nah, man. She learned. She's your family. It's no big deal. I said, so she jumped back into it, and she, you know, because I came home from vacation. So she got back into it, and everything goes back to normal. But yeah, she's out there, you know, but, you know, she tried, and like a lot of people, but I'd rather work for myself, man, and go through all the struggles and ups and downs than ever work for anybody else and that stuff. You know what I mean? It's your shit. You can make it as big as you want, or you know what I mean? It's all you.
This episode is brought to you by Patriot Paint and Construction. They specialize in residential and commercial painting and drywall. If you're looking for any job to be done for exterior, interior painting, let them know that it's the JP Lopez Show sent you. They can be reached at 806-544-7199. Once again, that number is 806-544-7199. And be sure to tell them that it's the JP Lopez Show sent you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, because that's my next question. You guys got no sick days. You guys got no PTO. I'll ask you first. Do you know how to rest?
No. I'll be honest with you. Like, all bullshit aside, so typically bed, I'm in bed, but I don't go to bed until like 10, 11, up by 12, 1 o'clock. It's just, I don't know if it's just me or maybe they can answer it too, but your mind, like when you're run a business, own a business, your mind's always going. Like you revisit the past day that happened. You're not thinking about tomorrow. You're thinking about like, okay, what's going to happen in 2 weeks, 2 months? How are we going to get this going? What do we need to do? Where do we need to be? This is what type of, this is the numbers that we need to hit for this so we can do this. Do we get this done? You know, this machine's going down. When do I schedule stuff to get? So it's just always racing. And then you're trying to figure out how to draw in business, how to reprice the stuff. Like the egg crisis that just went through, you having to figure out, okay,
Damn.
what do you
Yeah,
do?
fucking
So
eggs,
it's
man.
just
Fuck
always
the
something
eggs.
that's going. But at the end of the day, like you said, I've worked in a corporate field. I've made 6 figures before, and it is so better making 1 figure. No,
A figure.
Yeah, a figure. No, it's. At the end of the day, it's gratifying knowing that our decision lies with us, whether we like it or not. I mean, if we get all the accolades, but when shit goes south, it's still on us. But at the end of the day, it's us. So, do I rest? Do I know how to rest? Working. Honestly, working is my rest.
Damn, dude. And I believe that. I totally believe that.
I mean,
knowing all of y'all fuckers.
I'm pretty sure they're the same way. Like, I literally work 7 days a week, no less than 8 hours a day. Depending on the day of the week, sometimes 15.
My schedule goes from nights to days to nights to days, and it never fails. I'll send this dude a TikTok at like 4 a.m. and then he'll immediately like laugh at it. And then I'll somehow like he'll contact me or I'll contact him at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. And he's like, yeah, I've been working. I'm like, do you sleep, fucker? Like, he's like, no, I don't sleep.
No time, man.
Do you know how to rest?
Me?
Yeah.
Man, like I said, same boat with all of us. You know, it all falls on us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? No, if we fail, you failed. You know what I mean? It could have been anything that fucking eggs, man. But dude, the egg thing
taken
was-
out by a chicken.
Yeah, man, that shit was for real. Like,
Dude,
holy
it was
shit.
stupid.
But
But it's y'all's fault because y'all raised prices for a burrito.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
People
Like-
get upset, so you don't want to raise the
do.
price.
Yeah.
No,
And what's crazy is we raised our prices to what normal people's prices were,
Yeah.
and then they raised theirs even more.
But it got to a point like me and him were just texting each other
Dude,
like, hey,
we found fucking eggs. Hey, there's eggs over
Yeah.
here. You better hurry up.
Yeah.
you know,
Damn, dude.
you got crazy with the eggs.
So I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, the egg thing pissed you off, and then what?
Oh no, but just the work thing, man. It's just because you got to plan everything. You know, being business, you got to plan everything up, set everything up. If you're missing something or you didn't order something or you didn't pick it up, you're shit out of luck. You got to fucking get it done, get it there, have it. And you know, I love my wife to death, right? But she a pothead, so she forgets a lot of shit, man. She'd be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot that." I'm like, hold on, I'm fucking hauling ass from fucking whatever job site it is to go pick up shit to take to her. Because she can't leave, you know what I mean? She's there by herself. So she's like, fuck. And so I'm like, all right, I'll go and I'll take off. And now she's doing DoorDash. And, some people don't like it. It's her first thing. She's excited. When she first got it, she was just, I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm just waiting for this thing to beep so I can get a DoorDash. So I started ordering shit. Right? I would just order shit for her.
To make her happy?
Yeah, and I have Big Boy do it, right? I'd be like, hey, man, order this shit off DoorDash. And I was like, you want something? He's like, yeah. So we'll order it. And then she'd be like, oh, she'll call me all excited. I got my first one, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, for real, what was it? She's like, this and this. I was like, that's badass.
So,
You know what I mean?
On the app, are y'all under a different name or are y'all
No, it's
under
under
Tigre
Tigre.
Burrito?
Yeah, it's under Tigre.
do you like DoorDash? From the business side of it, do you like it?
It's
Or you're
fairly
still new?
Yeah, it's fairly
Okay.
new, bro.
Fucking
I
hate that
don't
shit.
like.
You
I
do?
don't.
Oh, so you
hate
have
it.
it.
He
Do you
has
have
it.
Uber
I
Eats
got
too?
rid of it.
You got rid of it? I knew you had it for a while.
So I well, it was with what's the other DoorDash, and there's
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats?
Uber Eats. No, not Uber Eats. The other one. starts with-
Favor.
No, G. It starts with the G.
Oh,
Grubhub.
Grubhub.
Oh,
Yeah.
Grubhub.
So there was a guy who would call in, and he would like I had everything priced out, and he would go and he would write down instead of he would get a plate, and instead of the hot sauce he wanted guac, and I was like, first time I wrote him a note like, hey man, I did this one time, can't do it again. You got to understand, guac is like five times the cost of hot sauce. So he kept doing that, and then what he would do is I would you had the ability to change the pricing on it, like, hey, no, I'm going to charge you for whatever the size guac it was. So he would request a credit, and I caught it, and so I called their corporate office, and I was like, bullshit, you're not going to do that. So we went through that whole fiasco, and then I was like, hold on, wait. I started looking at the numbers. I'm like, look, when we started this, I understand there was like a percentage increase because you'll have to cut, whatever you pay. I said, but I raised my prices to offset that. But what I'm not getting is now I'm having to pay the sales tax off of your price, off of the price increase. I said, I know you have the ability to change it, because if you can charge a customer a service fee, you can charge them that fee. And so we went back and forth. They're like, oh, we can't do that. We can't do that. So I was like, no, that's bullshit. So I just completely cut it out, and I went on and did delivery service myself. But I know with Favor, Favor, Uber Eats, Grubhub, all of them have tried to come in. And I'm not like, I won't talk to you until you can give me something in writing stating that y'all will charge the customer all that fee. I want what we put into it. There won't be any credits unless we get approval, and no one will do it. And so that's why I just refuse to use Grubhub. That they charge 30%. Unless you get a certain, then they charge you the 15%.
So they charge a higher price, right?
If you want to cover the service fee that
actual
they're
cost.
charging you,
Yeah.
then you have to charge a higher price. The only thing is, let's say you raise it by 10%. So your dollar burrito is going to go to $1.10. Well, now you're paying sales tax on that 10% increase to cover the price increase that they have. You're still losing out on 8.25%.
Damn, dude. See, because I remember I said I heard you lose money because
See, I've heard that too, but she was excited to get her name more out. You know what I mean? Try to advertise more and get people to see, because it comes out on there, right?
And now that helps.
She was like, that way we could do it. I was like, that's fine. And so the first couple of days, since we were new, she wasn't getting, so I was like, fuck that. I'm just going to order shit, right? And then from my house, from Wolford to my house is an $8 fucking delivery fee. So I was paying $21 for one burrito to get delivered to me, right? But the joy on my baby's face was worth the $21, man.
But how much money did you get from the 21?
And then the other thing that was
I
getting
don't
me
know
was,
yet. Like I said, it's
you still that
because
new?
they don't, because we used to do the square, right? And the square was everyday automatic deposit into this. So this holds it for a week, I think, or something like that. They hold your money for a week. So then you see what you made off of.
So then you can't even figure out your numbers, or
Not-
can you?
You could if you broke it down, but like I said, my girl likes to smoke, so she ain't fucking with nothing yet. So I was like, at the end, when you get your first deposit, we'll see what the sales were and everything like that. I can see, because she wants to run it herself. She wants to do everything herself, and I'm trying to, because when I take my vacation here soon, she's gonna have to do it herself, right? So I'm trying to have her do all the logistics stuff herself, right?
Yeah.
well,
So
I mean, honestly, not to overstep it, but if y'all ever need help with that, for whatever reason, numbers are my thing, I don't mind stepping in and helping. But run it for the publicity, but keep an eye on the overall cost,
Overall
because
cost of
that, and look at your customer reviews, because the issue that we're also running into is the time that it was picked up to the time that it was delivered. Sometimes there would be like a 30-minute gap.
Yeah.
And so food was getting there cold, and then we were getting the
bad
reviews.
review
Yeah.
on it. That's what I was worried about, because I don't DoorDash. I don't order DoorDash for myself because it comes fucking cold. Or I'll be watching them, and this motherfucker will go the other way. I'm like, bro, I live over here.
Yeah,
What the
because they're
fuck?
picking up another order.
Another order, and I paid that $2.99 for the direct
Yeah.
delivery, and I'm pissed, man. And I get it, and it's fucking cold, and I'm like, and I know it's not the restaurant's product. You know what I mean? So I don't. When they give you the what stars, I'm like my driver 0, fuck him. And the restaurant, I'm like, God, I love this. I've eaten there before. I like it, so I don't do no DoorDash. So I thought it was kind of weird. Like we do DoorDash, but I don't order from DoorDash.
Yeah.
That, and then if the customer doesn't pre-populate a tip in there, then the drivers don't feel the urge to go
Yeah,
and do
to
that.
check in.
That's
or look
fucked
at
up.
Yeah, have you not seen those videos?
No.
Of, like the drivers, they'll like leave the food and they'll leave a note or whatever, and then people hand them cash and they're like, please disregard the note. I didn't think you were gonna tip, so I left you a nasty note. Just throw it away. Don't read it.
real, bro.
I cussed
I've
you
never
out.
seen the
Fuck
video
you
like
in your
that.
house. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I've heard horror stories about those third-party deliveries, so that's why we don't even mess with it. Like they call all the time and they say, you know, we want you to be on here and here and here, but dude, I've heard that they've shut businesses down
Yeah.
just because they muscle them. They're like, no, we've advertised $2,000 this month for you. You've only made $700, so you owe us $1,300.
Oh, hell
And then
no.
they'll send the restaurant an invoice.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
See? Yeah.
They must
And they're
not know
like,
me. My credit's bad. Them motherfuckers ain't getting shit from me. I'm putting them with the hospital bills.
I need something to start the charcoal. Damn, dude.
I didn't know they did that.
yeah. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, well, this month we highlighted you, so it's $5,000 and you only made $1,000, so you owe us $4,000 because we advertised for you on our platform.
My favorite is when they call you and they don't even get your business name. Yeah, you're with so you have no idea what my business is. You're not even trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is there money in y'all's business to have y'all's own delivery service, or not really?
Man,
Like,
it's hit or miss because sometimes yes and sometimes no, because we tried that too. And you know, we hired people and I was going to deliver so that I would know that they weren't going anywhere
Yeah,
else,
that's right
and the
there.
food would get there and it would get there hot, and I like to drive fast, so I knew it got there fast. But it's just not worth it to
No,
me.
because if you think about it, if you do it the right way, you have to get a commercial license to cover the vehicles, and so that's an extra charge. If you don't do it the right way, if somebody takes off in their own personal vehicle, now the business is liable for that if they have an accident. And then you're talking about the
I
fuel
didn't even
cost.
think of that.
You're
I
talking
didn't
about the
even
fuel
think of
that. Yeah.
cost. You're talking about the time if you're a short crew, you lose one person. Now it's complicated everything there. There's just so many different variables
Yeah.
to it that it's just sometimes it's not even worth it.
If you want to get like real logistic with it.
or if you want to stay hood, you just get
Yeah.
smoker on a bike.
I always wondered, like, so I order DoorDash. I order the app, right? It goes directly to y'all, or it goes to the driver, and the driver goes to
The tip?
to the the order.
No, there's an iPad at the restaurant.
Yeah, the restaurant has an iPad, so it'll ding that you got an order, and it'll tell you what it is.
I
And then-
always wonder, like, does the driver go to the restaurant and order my
No, no,
order,
no.
or
If-
That's
Don't if
favor.
there was
That's
favor,
favor.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's favor. That's
Oh.
favor. Because favor, there's nothing to do with us. So favor, they'll look at their phone because we've had people come with favor and they're like, oh, I need this, I need that, and I'm like, we don't have that or whatever, and they're like, okay, let me call them, and they call people and they're like, they don't have that.
So
We'll
I
get
even
something
took
else.
us off favor because they were trying to advertise our pricing at. They pulled it off of Google, and Google's like a public platform, so they can put an old menu on there, and it's going to be the wrong pricing. So favor came in, and we had some customers calling with a discrepancy, like, "Hey, this plate was only supposed to be this much." I'm like, "No, you got the. Well, we got it through favor." I'm like, "Well," so I called favor. I said, "You need to take our shit off." I just didn't even want to fuck with
it
that.
just seems like a headache. Fuck.
Yeah, it is another headache on top of everything else.
Sorry, bro. I know y'all are dipping your toes in the.
Hey, bro, I have to learn. We have to learn somehow. Like I said, you learn two ways: the hard way or the harder way. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn one way or the other.
Yeah.
But like I said, she wants to do it more for advertising, like to put her name, because
No.
we're way out there in Wolford.
For
Yeah.
that
You know what I
aspect,
mean?
I think it's good. Maybe for a few months, get
Yeah.
your name out there, get it going. Honestly, like what's really worked for us is social media.
Social media.
See,
needs
and
to
we
be
don't.
number
I don't
one.
have nothing. I don't have Facebook, Instagram.
If you want
My
to pay
wife
for
doesn't,
something,
none of us have
I
that.
say get out of DoorDash and pay for social media.
If
Social
somebody
There's
do it,
there's people that'll do it for you, and you don't even have to mess with it.
Or the best thing, like if you even get on social media, just put out there that you're willing to trade with other businesses, because that's the best way to get some people around. I mean, you trade with, like we trade with Crumble quite a bit. Well, a lot of them just come on off days, and they'll get stuff from
Get
us.
shit like that.
That, or even find like a radio station, and sometimes you can go drop off food at the radio station.
Dude, that's what we used to do. When we first opened back up, we would go to Magic and drop off food, and they would just shout us out.
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot about Magic 93.
No, it's 106.5 now.
Yeah.
But you know what
Oh, yeah.
I forgot
Magic
that
93.7.
Hano Magic 93. Damn,
That's
dude.
all we bump, baby.
Yeah, I know.
My dad.
Yeah. My grandma, that was all Magic 93. Damn, dude. Yeah, it's crazy.
But you know what? I haven't heard nothing new Tejano music.
No.
Well, it's
anymore. Like,
dead,
it's gone,
right?
There's a new radio station now.
Oh, I don't know.
Like, I think they were advertising that a new one came in, and it's supposed to be
Like
like
Tejano?
Yeah, modern. I don't know. There's
But,
such thing.
but right, Tejano's dead, right? Like, there's no new Tejano
But
music.
they still
Wow.
do the festival, right, in San Antonio?
Oh,
the Tejano
yeah.
Music Awards?
Yeah, yep.
But
And
it's
they-
like
they
the
just-
same dude winning it, right, for the last 20
Selena.
years. Selena's still winning.
Yeah, Selena's still winning awards. Artist of the year.
Like, damn. She's like Tupac still throwing shit out.
Luz. Do you know how to rest, brother?
So I said yes, and my wife said no. And I was like, I rest, right? Like, I chill. She's like, no, you don't. In her aspect, no, but in mine, yes. Because I used to work a lot when I was in the corporate world, and, you know, I made my job everything. And so when I ran hotels, I mean, I'm like, Mark, I used to make people millions of dollars and not see anything of it, and I just loved it. Like, you know, I loved the aspect of being wanted and you know, knowing the answers to everything and being the person that people came to.
Yeah.
And now that we do our own thing, you know, I would spend time at the restaurant all the time, and now I'm like, all right, 2:00, I gotta go. I go pick up my son every day, and you know, my wife's a teacher, so he could go with her, but I pick him up. He goes to the park, plays with his friends for an hour and a half. We take off, go get him some McDonald's, come home, chill. My wife get home. You know, we cook. And I'm home more now than I was before. But I do always talk and think about work, so that in her aspect, I'm working. But
Yeah.
in mine, I'm home. I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a present body at home. And so otherwise, I would be gone. Because we did have the food truck. So after, you know, I would pick up events after we would close the restaurant. I'd load the food truck up, and we go do all kinds of stuff. And,
Damn,
you know, I'd come home 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, and, hey, you know, because I cook everything at the house. And so it was like, hey, y'all figure it out, and then I'll come home. I mean, I ate already.
We hate when that works. We don't fucking eat when that works. Fucking hot pockets.
Yeah. But no, so in my aspect, I'm resting because, you know, I leave the restaurant and I'm there. And whether I'm thinking about work or doing work, I'm at home.
Yeah.
So that's my rest.
But also, getting into the rest aspect, are you really resting if, like, you're on social media, or if you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like a digital detox.
I guess in your aspect, no, but and maybe I'm just speaking for myself. In mine, because I really love what I'm doing, yes, because this is what I truly want to do. Like, I live and I breathe it. Like, I'm once again, I'm at work all the time. I prefer to be there. Like, that is my thing. So to be there, yeah, I'm resting.
When your boys were younger, right? Was it worse or better when your boys were younger compared to now
What do you mean?
on the rest aspect?
Even though I'm working now, it's better now. Because when even then I was working, but I was always, like he said, doing something for somebody else. It wasn't for us. Like, you know, working 12 hours a day, making money for this, having to travel, you know, across the country, do whatever the case may be. But I was at home. Now I'm fortunate enough, my 2 boys do work with me. Marcus is that sometimes he puts in 50 hours, but he likes it. And so we're together more often, and so, you know,
Yeah.
it's better now.
How old are your boys?
My oldest one is 24. 23. Marcus just turned 21.
So your youngest is 21.
Mhm.
He's Marcus?
Mhm.
Nice. I have a Marcus too.
Yeah.
Oh, your kids how?
He just turned 7. So my oldest is 17, and my youngest will be 7 in July.
7.
So 10-year gap. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's crazy because people are always like, well, our catering business, so when we do a bunch of stuff, my name's Luz, and people are like, so who's the M? Who's the M aspect of the catering? I'm like, oh, the L doesn't even stand for Luz. I'm like, I created this shit and it didn't even think about me. Yeah, so it's, our youngest is Lucas, and my oldest is Marcus. So L&M Catering, that's where it comes from.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was loose.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people think. And so what's crazy is our youngest yesterday, my wife asked him something, and he was like, yeah, if dad dies or whatever, yeah, thanks asshole.
Thanks.
I'll have to take over me and Marcus will take over the restaurant, and take over L&M Catering. And then, because our oldest, he's real big in the theater, that's what he's gonna do. And I say gonna do because he's had his mindset since he was 8 or 9. And
we're speaking that shit into
he
existence. Hell
loves
yeah.
that shit, dude. And like, there's no stopping him.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Hell yeah.
Nothing at all.
What kind of theater?
Bro, you're talking to a fucking Playbill Broadway
No
fucking
shit,
fanatic.
Bro, we go about 3 times a year to New York to see
No
the
shit.
shows. We go always at the Buddy Holly Center, watching all the
Dude,
Broadway
yeah,
shows. Like
yeah.
everyone when they see me, they're like, "No, fuck." I said, "Bro, the first time we went, I told the story on the. We were in New York, and I sat down at Times Square with my wife, and everybody was shopping. I sat down, and then people started sitting beside me, and I was like, "The fuck, okay." So I'm sitting there. My wife raised me a hot dog and a Coke. She's like, "What are all these people doing?" I said, "I don't fucking know. I'm just fucking sitting down." So then they started putting up these what do you call those ropes to make a line? And then I was like, what is this for? I asked the people doing it, oh, it's for the tickets for Broadway show. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like the first motherfucker, right? I was like, wow.
Oh yeah, right there on Times Square. Yeah, with the red.
Yeah, the TKE.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay. And I was like, fuck it. And my wife's like, so I said, you want to see a show? She's like, yeah.
Might as well. I'm already in. I'm first in line.
So, yeah, I'm first
Hey, fucking
here.
Mexicans. Fucking Mexicans. Hey, there's my fucking aunt, dude, growing up. It don't make good. There's a fucking line. Go get in line. What is it? I don't fucking know. Go get in line. Dude, yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
free, cuz
Yeah,
it's
fuck yeah. To this goddamn day, I saw them on the fucking road today. I'm like, where the fuck are y'all going? They'll text me my aunts, dude. They're they'll
that's
text
hilarious.
me, dude. They're malitas and shit, right? But she'll send me so and so's having free whatever. So anytime I see some free shit, man, I'll text it to her. She'll text me.
You made their day, bro.
God damn, man, I love it.
Yeah, we were there, and I didn't. They had a bunch of shows going, but the only one I knew was like School of Rock because I saw the movie, right? So I was like, we'll see that. So we went. I was so impressed with the production, the kids' talent, singing, and everything. We got hooked, and then we
It's
go
crazy.
back. We seen Hamlet, Book of Mormon. We saw The Lion King there and here. So when they come do a performance here, I always tell them, like, you fucking go. I was like, dude, I love
Dude, I should, man, if I'd fucking known that. The kids, so the production, it's Broadway Productions, and it's at Estacado. So the kids, dude, they put on a fucking show.
Dude, the work and the talent these kids have is just
Someone
amazing.
blew my mind because I've been knowing them forever, and I had no idea up until like 6 months ago. Like, he truly goes to New
a
York all the
thespian.
time. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know that.
thespian.
I know that. It's the 90s and that thespian shit is in.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with you. My kid, or send my kid with you.
Or you see
But I never
Adam's
knew
Time was coming.
he was going to
We
see
to that.
plays in New York.
Yeah.
Like, I just thought he was going to New York all the time.
Yeah.
And then he was like, no, I love Broadway. And he blew my fucking mind. I was like, I would have never guessed. You never even talk about you going to fucking Broadway.
So, and the only reason we went to New York is because the only reason we do anything is because of our kids. I think like 3 summers ago or 2 summers ago, my kid was like, oh, I want to see this theater movie. I'm excited for it to come out. So it comes out, and he's like, oh, it's only in Chicago, Denver, New York, L.A., whatever. And I'm like, fuck it, let's go to Denver.
Oh, you weren't like my dad? Well, mijo.
Man, maybe
Because
next
you ain't gonna
time.
see it.
Maybe next time. No, man. So
Wait till it comes out Hollywood video.
Wait for Tubi.
it'll be bootleg next week. It'll be all right. So yeah, we went, and me and my we've never seen theater, done theater. You know, he did theater in junior high, and he was a fucking tree, and we're like, yeah, he's the best fucking tree we knew, you know.
Fucking standing ovation for me, a fucking tree.
That's my fucking tree. And spelling champ too, so you know I'm like Kevin Hart in that bitch. I'm a football dad without football kids, so I'm like my son's spelling the shit out these words.
I can't spell it.
And in Spanish, motherfuckers. Fuck y'all. But yeah, so we took him, man, and you talk about like theater shit, like some theater nerd shit, and that's what the movie was about. They went to theater camp, and he was fucking excited, and I'm like, okay. Well, then gets to high school and does well his sophomore year, or freshman year, and the sophomore year they're doing Hadestown, which is you know, play about hell and all kinds of other shit, and he gets the leading role.
Oh, badass.
And so I was like, oh damn, okay, cool. Like you got a little fire under you. And so he's like, I want to go to New York and I want to see it. And I'm like, well, fuck, I guess let's go to New York. You know, I never thought to go to New York. Like I would have never thought to go to New York. And
Yeah.
he's like, let's go to New York and let's do this. So we booked the shit and we go in July. We go watch the Broadway Hadestown. Dude, and he goes and watches like 3 or 4 shows. Anytime we go to New York, because we've gone last July and then Christmas.
So forgive me for my ignorance, but you can't buy tickets online. You have to wait in
You
line.
can buy them online.
Oh.
But see, so the line he's talking about is they give you 2 at a like discounted
Yeah.
price. So, but I got one even better for you, dog.
What's that?
So, and we learned this last go around in December, because my son wanted to go in July, and then my wife wanted to go to New York to watch Christmas in New York and do all that shit. She loves Christmas, so.
With the Rockefeller Christmas tree, all kinds of shit. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
The
badass.
wife, that's one of her bucket lists too.
It's badass.
Is the
Y'all need to
Christmas
go.
in New York? Yeah.
We'll go.
Fuck,
My
I'm
kid,
down.
was like, "Let's go, we'll go." But yeah, it's badass. So we went, and then we went in Christmas, and he learned that if you go to the actual box office to the show you want to see, they have like day of tickets for $40. $40, and like student tickets and shit like that. And so, dude, he watched like 5 or 6 shows this last go around.
Damn, dude.
And then we went to a diner. That,
It was all on dad's.
they
It was all
performed?
on dad's
Yeah,
pocket.
yeah,
they performed there, right?
Stardust.
Yeah, Stardust.
Did you go?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They-
fucking
that's
badass.
the reason we went. Because they performed, the waiters and everybody do, like, shows there.
Yeah.
Singing and all kinds
They
of shit.
they do that shit to try to get noticed on Broadway. So
Hold
they'll
on,
take your
I
order.
missed something.
So
like-
Stardust is a diner in New
Oh.
York that has performers that are your servers.
Oh shit.
So they'll take your order, and then they have the restaurant set up to where they climb behind the tables. They're up in the stands. They're flying through the
Fucking
goddamn
Cirque du
air.
Soleil
You're like,
shit.
refill. Somebody, fucking refill.
Hey, why you fly over there?
Hey, I need my fucking ketchup.
But dude, they perform and it's
Yeah,
badass.
it's badass, though. They're
Yeah.
really
This bitch is flying all over the place. They ain't bringing no fucking ketchup.
Can't fly back some ketchup with that bitch, goddamn.
So it's like medieval times.
I've never been to medieval
No,
times,
because
but I think it's better.
you're actually like you're
Oh,
sitting
so
down
you've
and
been,
they're,
right?
They're
Okay.
serving you. They're serving you the food and stuff. They're actual waiters.
Yeah.
And then
No,
all of a
they're your
sudden,
servers.
A performance will happen.
Yeah, medieval times. They'll come in their outfits and all that and serve you like a freaking leg of a.
No, they're singing full ass Broadway
Yeah.
songs.
They're not gonna bat like neither.
They're not
those people are
impailing
not
you,
gonna-
way.
So it's like in
Hey,
Mexico.
that's why he goes to medieval times.
I like to eat with my hands.
But that place, we went there because
Yeah.
they did that stuff, man.
Dude, the line was around the block when we stood in line.
Dude, I've been a lucky dude at just standing places. I shit you not. We went to Swartz, the toy store.
Oh, yeah.
the toy,
Yeah,
the toy
yeah.
place, right?
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
And so I was standing there waiting, and they were taking pictures because the skating thing is right in front of
Oh,
it.
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So I'm just standing there waiting, and then people got in line behind me, right?
Damn, bro.
And I'm like, we're during Christmas time, so they're doing the skating.
Were they
stuff.
nuts to butt?
What?
Dude, it is.
I kept backing up. I was like, hey!
Yeah,
But I was
it's
like,
fucking
I'm
crazy.
just sitting there, man, and I'm just leaning up against the wall because, you know, they have the 2 front
Yep,
doors, right?
mhm.
And I'm just leaning, and people start lining up behind me. I didn't know it wasn't open. I didn't know what the hell it was, right? So
Maybe you just start the line and
Dude,
people
I
are like,
think-
well, shit. I'll
He's
sit
a
behind
Mexican.
him.
They get behind him.
Yeah.
There's a Mexican standing there.
You
Get
know that
behind him.
Mexican's trying to find something free. Get behind that motherfucker. So I'm just standing there, man, and then the 2 people come out dressed like nutcrackers.
Yeah.
Come out, and then they're like, all right. And I was like, Nanda, hurry! I'm first in line. Let's go to the store. Went in the fucking store and I was like, holy shit.
It's
Everything's
fucking
expensive,
crazy.
and it's expensive, bro.
It's
A
more than
fucking-
expensive.
A giraffe, man. My Malachi wanted. It was like $3,500, man. That's for-
$3,500.
And I was like, no, son. No, not this one. This one got
They
AIDS.
won't let you fly.
This one got AIDS, son. We don't want them African
Mijo, they won't
AIDS
let you
ones.
fly back to Lubbock, mijo.
Dude. So that's when he got that
This one
snow.
got AIDS.
Yeah, from Africa, I got AIDS, son. We don't want that. It's not even the Magic Johnson AIDS, son. It's the easy AIDS, son. This giraffe is gonna die.
It's the one that you die from.
The one that you die from, son. But he got I finally got him to get the snow that you add water and it turns into snow.
Yeah.
So he got that, and I was like, let's get the fuck out of here, man. 'cause
It's that
holy-
expensive, bro.
Dude, it's crazy.
Dude, it's expensive, bro.
And
And I mean,
it's
they got some shit
packed.
but packed full of kids,
Packed.
bro.
Damn.
3 floors.
Yeah.
3 floors.
That's why I don't go.
Dude, I went one year when Tech was in the basketball Sweet 16 or the Final 8 there.
Yeah.
You remember that time? And I always wear all my hoodies are Tech, right? So I'm walking around and people are like, guns up. And I'm like,
But didn't you go to a game? It was Duke, wasn't it?
no. I went to the Lakers and the.
That's right. My bad. My
The
bad.
Laker
My
game
bad.
there.
Yeah, you went to the Laker Knicks.
But I was walking around, people, everyone were going like, guns up. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I know, like, I'm
You're
a
like, I
big
left my
Tech fan.
strap at
I'm like,
home.
this shit, right? Well, then they told us like Tech was playing there, and I was like, holy shit, I didn't know. But everywhere we went, people were just, I guess, because when you see Lubbock people or Tech people, you shout out to them, and I was like, what the fuck?
That's
But
crazy.
it was a good time, man. But New York is a whole different thing. But I only go for Broadway. I don't go for anything.
Yeah.
They ain't really shit.
Bro, I know
to
this
do
dude my
there.
whole life. And just 6 months
The
ago,
food's badass.
I barely
Yeah, the food's
fucking
good, but
knew he was a
like just
Broadway
to go
fan.
up there, we the main reason we go is
Broadway.
Yeah, and we took my niece and nephew last time, and we took them to the Knicks game, but we also took them to a Broadway show. You know what I mean? And they got Broadway, and then you got off Broadway, and then you got off Broadway shows.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, you always say I'm going to New York, going to New York.
Yeah.
I never fucking knew he was going to New York for Broadway.
Dude, this last go around, we got to see Whoopi Goldberg in Annie.
You know that? Oh shit!
Madison
Wow.
Square Garden.
We saw Annie here. I
Yeah.
don't think I thought she was in Predator.
Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah. No. I was like, damn.
Mark, is there anything at all in your life that you'll drop money on? No, for real. It's like legit. I don't mean that in a funny way. Like that you're a fan of or
As I've gotten older now.
no?
Shoes. I mean, the only because I need them.
Yeah, because you walk all day.
Are those good?
Yep.
Yeah.
I see people buy those, man.
Yeah, dude. I got
heard they're really
the
good.
They look
slides
tall.
and
I
the
would fall.
chanclas.
I would want just so I could get that inch
They're good.
higher.
Dude, I saw one
all
some
about that
shoes
inch.
that were 3 inches.
For real?
Yeah. Us short guys. Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing, you don't,
tall guys,
you don't
you don't
need
know what I'm
that.
talking about.
You don't need that.
No, but so these are good. I've been trying to get a hold of the Asics glycerines. I just can't find them.
You check
Yeah, I
GOAT?
see people
Huh?
wear those.
Have you checked GOAT?
No.
They're there and you can probably pay 3 times the
Yeah,
amount.
Goat or StockX. Yeah.
No, I thought it was a joke. I was
Oh, yeah.
No,
this
no,
is-
it's a shoe place.
No,
It's a
yeah,
shoe
Goat,
place.
Goat or
It's
StockX.
It's a reseller.
Nah,
Dude,
nah.
talk about shoes. Legit, this dude blew my mind because he had his boy all decked out in Jordans, all this shit, and then he's like, "This motherfucker don't even want to wear them. He wants to wear fucking Spider-Man shoes." And like,
Same
You know,
here.
with your kids, you know, y'all have kids. You know, I have a 5-year-old, and my second youngest is 22, right? So,
Damn, I
did-
thought I had a big bag.
But
Hey, there's cable, man.
dude,
Streaming service,
I'm
Netflix.
trying. I just like to practice. Practice it too. But you know, so when we were young, when Angel was young and my son were young, we didn't have the money we have now. You know, because you're struggling, you're working to build up to a thing. So when we had him, I started living everything I wanted as a kid. I thought I wanted. I was for him. You know, him buy. So I would order him Travis Scott's and $400 or $500 shoes and just have them on his wall, right? And I'm fighting with this kid to fucking wear the shoes, man. I'm like, dude, he's
He wants those fastbacks and those kangaroos with the zipper.
he wants to light up shoes.
Dude, no bullshit. Like, if you go in his closet, it's all polo, name brand shit, right? Hates wearing it. My mom comes down from Washington to stay with us and stuff, right? She moves in with us. She takes him to buy fucking Paw Patrol light up shoes, bro. This fucking dude would not get out of them, man. I'm like, holy shit. So I said, no, son, bribing him to wear the fucking Jordans I bought him. And then it just hit me, man. Like, I want him to live what I thought was cool when I was a kid.
Yeah.
We couldn't afford it, and he doesn't give two shits.
Yeah.
He
That's
doesn't
good.
give two shits, which is a great thing.
I was the same way with my youngest one. Like, just buying him all the Under Armour, the Nike, and all
Yeah.
that. But the minute he started making his own money and what he does, he's been wearing the same shoes since high school. Will not change.
Well, look who his dad is.
I know.
My fucking kid wants Lululemon.
Oh, dude.
Dude, that shit's expensive.
Yeah.
Hey, but
it
they
is.
don't tear.
Yeah. Hey, give me a pair and I'll fucking show you. Bend over once.
Yeah, I'll rip the fuck out of
Yeah,
them
they had that
things.
big one in New York.
Yeah, we went.
Right.
We fucking
And
went. Trust
Angel-
me. Hey,
Angel-
trust me. Every city we go to, we find a fucking Lululemon. Trust me.
He's like, you take your kids over? I said, dude, my daughter's 22, still lives at home, doesn't pay no bills. Everything she gets, like, well, she's just a girl, stays at home. That's cool. But, like, when we take trips, she's like, oh, let me know so I can ask off. Oh, okay.
Well, shit, who's buying your ticket?
Yeah, I'm like, and my wife's like, you'll pay for it. I said, I know, but fuck, man, shit.
Yeah.
She needs to find a husband already.
God.
God damn,
I feel
man.
the same fucking way. We're about to go on vacation next week, and she's like, "Yeah, Isaiah's going." I'm like, "Fuck, man, like, fuck. We're gonna be in Florida for fucking 7 days, and this motherfucker is for sure gonna leave his wallet at home.
Damn, I forgot.
He's
I got
never
you, though.
gonna be like, "Oh, I got it, Dad." I'm like, nah, the fuck he ain't.
Like, it's funny. My kid, he'll buy me dinner every now and then. But on my birthday, he'll take me out to Five Guys. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But everything else, man, it's like, hey, you gonna pick up the tab? Yeah. Let's just get some Caesars. Let's get a little Caesars. But when I ask him, hey, what are you gonna eat? Let's go to Tokyo's. Like, motherfucker, that shit's expensive, dude. I mean, it's good, but it's expensive.
Angel's got that manipulative. She's like, man, I've always wanted those. I've been seeing those. I'm like, well, then you don't want to get them? Nah, because I'm trying to save. I'm like, for what? Like, you ain't got no damn bills.
You should
Like,
already have it.
Yeah, like, holy shit. Dude, she gets mail right to the house, and I'll check her mail. Like,
Yeah, like a dad would. Like, all my mail always came in all open. So, hey, you got this today? What the fuck, Dad?
Amanda got on me because I opened it, right? Because I opened her mail, and she's like, that's her mail. I says, my address. It's my fucking address on there.
My dad's
mailbox,
all
right?
mad. You got a new fucking credit card? I'm like, bitch.
So I check her balance. I'm like, God damn, I'm gonna start borrowing money from this motherfucking shit.
Get her a debit card.
Man.
My son pays no bills. One day I asked him, like, hey man, can I borrow some money? He's like, let me say, well, he left his app open. I was like, motherfucker, got some money. Shit.
Let me check.
God damn it.
I gotta see, Dad. I just said $20.
My kid's a lifeguard now, and so because he swims too, so he's a lifeguard. He's all happy he got a raise, right? And we went to the Pancake Festival.
Hold on, a lifeguard where?
The True Fit.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, because Lubbock
There's
ain't
no
no pool.
Trust me, everybody's talked about that for 2 years. They're still pissed.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Lubbock's like, go to the motherfucking water park. You'll be all
Splash
right.
pad.
Yeah.
Splash pad.
Splash pad. You'll be all
It's
right.
like, I live in apartment 220.
Oh, yeah, you remember the apartment pools? 220, man.
I left my key up there. My man, key fob. Yeah, and so, God damn, what the fuck was I gonna
You
say?
said he was a lifeguard, he got a raise.
Yeah, I don't know where I was
Oh,
going.
my bad. We were talking about kids not fucking spending no goddamn money.
Oh,
Shit.
no, we went to the fucking Pancake Festival, right? This motherfucker ate one pancake. $13. I was like,
Oh, hell no.
I was like, bro, I fucking asked you if you were gonna eat. You said yes, and then I took him and his homegirl. I'm like, y'all both ate one fucking pancake. I'm like, no. So I told him. So every time he gets paid, I fucking request my $12 on Cash App. And I'm like, one day I'm gonna get your fucking phone and I'm gonna send my $12 back. God damn it.
All right. Him and his homegirl. Did they not eat to, like, they were shy with each other? Or
No, so well, we left the catering, and so they probably
They probably weren't even
they
hungry.
fucking ate there, and I mean me, I'm like, hey, I can eat.
Yeah.
That's a snack, and
That's
then I'm gonna eat again.
yeah.
And so I got that reserve tank.
Yeah, man, like, Pancake Festival? All you can eat?
Shit,
I'm going to
I-
eat like 10, 20
Well,
pancakes.
I won't eat the day before because I can't eat a lot.
Yeah.
Neither this might tell you I can eat a lot, but I can't. I won't eat the day before. Now, I'll take Amanda anywhere to eat with me because that motherfucker right there, bro, everybody knows that. If you're going to eat out with that girl, will fuck some food up, and she.
You always say you always say she eats like I look.
Yeah, I always say she eats like I look, and I eat like she looks, because I can barely eat, because I've had that surgery done, right? So it's hard for me to eat a lot.
Yeah.
So, but she'll be eating like we went to the Brazilian place, all of us. Fucks up some plates, man. Don't even turn her shit to red. It's
Hell
green.
no.
Then she'll get up, go to the bathroom, hit her pen, come right back and fuck up some more shit.
I thought you were gonna say she throws it up. No.
Nah. It's like, damn. Yeah, she ain't wasting food.
No, she recharges.
Yeah, she's like, all right, I'll move some shit around. Let's get this. But she could, like, everybody's like, damn, she's little though. How did she? I'm like, dude, she could fucking eat.
Yeah.
Man.
Have you seen that lady that eats like competitively?
Well, you know they're all small. If you
the
ever
Asian-
noticed
the
that, they're
Asian
all
girl.
The
small.
Asian chick, right?
She came to Lubbock.
She could put that whole
Did she
hot dog in
really?
her throat.
Yes,
right?
her.
Right?
She was here in
Yeah.
Lubbock.
No way.
Yeah, she came to Lubbock. What the fuck did she eat?
Hot
I think
dog?
no, she was at. I think she did.
She's married, right?
Outlaw Egg
I
Roll.
don't think so.
Like that?
I don't think so, for
The
real.
little Asian
Lucky
girl.
husband.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
But-
goddamn.
I mean, yeah, I'm
Wait,
being
wait.
perverted. Yeah, obviously. But for real, right?
No,
like
she
she
did
has a
do it.
lot of videos of like these like foot long fucking hot
She'll
dogs,
swallow
like
'em, dude.
fucking massive fucking girth, and she's like, whoa, and then she just pulls it out. For real, bro.
That's nasty.
You're the same chick. She came to Lubbock.
Yeah, she eats like a shit ton of food.
Yeah, she's a competitive eater.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know she came to Lubbock.
Yeah, I think it was Outlaw Egg Roll. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I didn't know that.
And I think they were at the goddamn chicken farm on 4th Street. And that dude closed right before the fucking chicken thing. He would have made a fuck ton of money.
Shit.
Because he had a whole farm there, free range.
Because he
eggs.
had Cuevas, he had
He
Jimenez.
would have had me.
Tigre.
Damn it, I would have hit him up on the way to work.
Hey, so real quick, let me ask y'all this. And I think you kind of briefly explained it to me, but you know how like these farmers have like a shit ton of eggs during this whole egg crisis, right? Y'all can't sell those eggs? Like y'all can't grab those eggs and
You talking about like farm fresh eggs?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
They have to be certified by USDA.
okay, y'all, yeah, you,
Dude,
it's-
what's crazy is USDA will come to your fucking restaurant. They came to ours.
It's funny because
2
when they
years
walk
ago.
in, man, the inspector's here, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, no, it's the inspector. And I go up front. I know the guy. I'm like, nah, he's checking the meat. No, it's the inspector. All he wants to do is just go look at the meat and maybe look at an invoice too and just make sure it's bought by.
Yeah,
someone.
USDA, right?
It's either
Yep.
got to be USDA or it's got to be
Dude.
certified Texas.
Yeah, they'll fucking
Yeah,
come.
you can't buy off.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the street.
yeah.
You can't go to the farmer's market and get their eggs.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, you have people's lives in your hands.
Yeah, yeah.
And if they die,
That's your ass.
yeah, you're fucking well, because not only one person's gonna die,
Yeah,
there'll be multiple people, and they're gonna figure out where the fuck they ate or
You can't
what's
do the
gonna
Rocky.
happen.
If they die, they die.
Yeah,
Can't do Rocky.
dice,
right?
dice.
Dice.
No. Yeah, but like he said, they'll come in and they'll check your boxes and they'll make sure that everybody's certified and
That's crazy.
yeah.
I didn't know.
USDA.
That's why they can charge those prices.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like my dad, bro. You know what I mean? If I had a restaurant, because I don't know the restaurant industry. Hey, man, whatever the fuck scraps, fucking let's make that today's special.
Yeah. Shit.
They'll charge for that, man.
I couldn't tell you how many fucking meals we had out of leftover pork chops. And like, yeah, I'm fucking tired of pork chops, man. From the barbecue from fucking Saturday. We're on Friday. We're still eating Saturday's food.
Oh, I got a question for y'all. So, what's one thing that you ate growing up that you won't eat ever again?
Pork chops.
Well, we know that now.
Pork
not you.
chops.
So,
Yes, bro. I hate pork chops. I can't. Because they were so cheap back in the day. That was the protein
fucking
back.
50 for $2.
Dude, that was carne guisada. That was, pork steaks. I can't fucking eat pork chops,
Yeah.
dude. I can't.
People call us all the time. Is y'all's carne asada beef or pork? It's fucking beef. We don't fuck with pork.
Yeah. What's one thing you can't eat?
No. I'll tell you after. I want to know them.
Mine's ramen.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, for real.
The little,
No,
the
not
little.
the
squares.
They didn't have the squares
Yeah,
back
the
then when I
squares
was a
back then,
kid.
baby.
And man, we would eat that all the fucking time because my parents both
And
worked
back
all
then,
the
they
time.
would
Con
sell you the
weenie.
whole box. But they
Con
would say
weenie.
the whole box, not the box of 12.
Yeah.
The whole fucking box
We
of
would
60.
eat that
$2.
all the fucking
$2,
time,
yeah.
man.
Yep.
All the time. Like, fucking holy shit. All the time. So
That's
now,
insane because I eat that all the time and I'm still not tired of it.
well, since you were a kid?
Yes.
Dude, fuck that.
Yeah.
You want to elevate it, man? Go to the Asian marts. get their ramen.
Yes. Yes.
So good.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know what's crazy? Yeah, fucking ramen is just like, dude, let me put a boiled egg in it. Let me throw some pork in it. Let me throw some sriracha. And it's fucking $15.
No, you know, so shout out to our guy Enrique from Tigre. When he was in El Paso, he came down and did a collaboration with us because he came down from March.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
So we did bao buns and we did ramen and pork belly or brisket and pork belly ramen. Dude, we had to run to. I'm lucky the Asian market's across the street from us.
Dude, you know how many Asian markets are in Lubbock?
A lot.
Shitload.
We
We
went
went
there
international students.
3 times because we ran out 3 times, and we now based off of the prices and all that, we were selling them for $25 a piece. The cups of ramen, and we sold out like that.
Yeah.
But he did it all from scratch, so he did it. He knew how to do it. So he cooked the noodles, but he kept them in their own separate container away from the broth because he was, I don't want them to overcook. He
Yeah.
goes, that's how you can tell
I
when
love
somebody.
them too. Yeah. It's just like noodles like pasta and shit.
If it stays in that broth, it continues cooking and it just
Yep.
gets soggy.
We went to San Francisco a few years ago, and the number one
On TripAdvisor or whatever, or
I think
the
I
food,
can't remember
whatever.
what app it was, but the number one restaurant was right. It happened to be right by our hotel, and it was a ramen place. And bro, no lie, it was no bigger than this fucking studio.
Yeah.
And so I was like, "Fuck it, it's right by our place. Let's add our name to the wait list or whatever." So we got like early reservation. Like it opened at like 10:30. We got there at 11. The reservation was at 11. The line was out the fucking ass, bro.
Damn.
And so we had a reservation for 11. They beat the app. Like, your table's ready. We go in, and I mean, I'm a big dude, and we're
Show me again. Let me
fucking,
see.
we're fucking
Oh,
like
I like
in
that.
this little fucking table that's like this big, and she's sitting across. My wife's sitting across from me. I'm sitting here, and there's fucking people. You know, I'll be goddamn if that fucking ramen was bad to the bone, bro. It
Yeah.
was fucking good, and it
you
was
can
out-
church the fuck out of it.
but it was expensive as fuck to add what you were saying. I think we both got ramen, no fucking appetizers, nothing. It was $100.
Oh shit.
pay for
Yeah.
that number one spot.
Yeah, but I mean, we were in San Fran. Everything's
Yeah.
gonna be expensive, but I didn't think 2 bowls of ramen was $100, man. Yeah.
Nope.
What's your food?
Y'all gonna laugh at me? Tamales.
No shit.
Can't fucking stand them. I just can't.
No way. Damn.
I love tamales.
You
I
only
won't
eat them
fucking
one
make
time
them.
a year.
And it's just because of that. I mean, we always had them. I just can't stand them now.
So
I mean, I'll
just
have
because
them-
of Christmas, you wouldn't eat them?
Just don't. I'll have one every
That
now
was the
and
only
then.
thing you
but
had to
it's-
unwrap.
Yeah,
Cabrón.
I just don't eat tamales.
Damn.
Yep.
I put sugar on my tamales.
What?
Hey, don't fucking look at me like that, bro. You probably put
All right.
ketchup on yours.
Dude.
No.
Okay, hold on. I was about to
Hold
say
on.
that. Hold on. You are you bumped in line for the first weirdo, because my wife was the first weirdo for fucking ketchup
You
on
put
her
ketchup?
fucking tamales. Mustard on her tamales, dude. Mustard on her tamales, bro. So you bumped in line. Now it's
Louisiana?
sugar on her.
Don't try it,
Hell
motherfucker.
no.
I've tried apple.
Hey, you tried flan, motherfucker. You better try my fucking sugar tamales.
Well, they sell the bean tamales, and some people put sugar and raisins in them.
No,
That's
I put sugar on
capirotada.
top.
Oh,
No, you
That's
got No, dude, you gotta try it.
No, I
Fucking
don't.
hot, fresh hot. It'll change your
Okay,
life.
hold on. Like, you get a pinch of sugar, or how do
you rolling it
You
in
tell
there?
me how
Put
you
a
do
line of sugar. Hey, I doused the motherfucker in sugar.
Yeah.
And dude, it's hot. Just melt it on there and
I eat a buñuelo.
with ice.
I'll eat a buñuelo.
Oh, buñuelo,
But
yeah.
not that.
I mean, everybody eats buñuelo.
I never thought of that.
Dude, try it. Wait, and I got it from my dad.
Does it have to be a certain tomato, like beef or pork?
No,
or-
pork.
Oh, I can't. It only pork works with sugar.
No, try beef.
Because I'm
I mean,
pork.
but who makes beef? I mean, unless it's brisket tamales, who really makes beef tamales?
Pedro's.
Huh?
Pedro's.
They do.
Yeah,
I've
they do
never been to
beef,
Pedro's,
They do a bunch of different ones off of Milwaukee.
but
all
I've
different
never
kinds.
been to Pedro's.
Man,
I'm
you know-
talking like mom
Never,
and pop.
not even 87th and P.
No,
or
because
80.
like, I can't tell you how many times because my grandparents live in Shallow, right? I couldn't tell you how many times I'm driving from fucking Chango to Shallow Water with a fucking hog's head in my lap. For fucking tamales, bro. And I'm like, this motherfucker is staring at me.
Y'all want me to eat this motherfucker? We're friends now.
Yeah, dude, for real. So I never had if you've given it to me and I've ate it, I've always thought it was pork.
I do like the green chili. Like Petro says,
They got all kinds of shit. Yeah,
You
people are
go,
doing
you get on
crazy.
Facebook and you'll see people doing. They'll do pork. They'll do chicken. They'll do.
Do you buy any food from Facebook?
No.
I'm scared to, man.
I did.
So
I
there's a
did
guy.
once.
There's a guy who comes to our restaurant. He gave us. It sounds weird, but it was actually. It was all right. It was a Oreo cream tamale. It looked like shit because it was.
It was Oreo cream.
Yeah, but you tasted it and it tasted like Oreos and cream. It was actually good. That's one of the only tamales that
Was it from the Tamale Kingpin?
Yeah, actually it was.
It was, right? Dude, he has a Philly jalapeno popper tamale. Motherfucker, bro.
Good?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
I'll give him. He asked us on how to. He wanted to do barbacoa, so my brother gave him some tips on that. But he did an oxtail tamale that was actually really good.
Dude, he goes to our tailgate.
Is it?
He shows up every fucking tailgate to our tailgate and
With his
damn near
bright yellow
sells
shirt?
out. Damn near sells out every fucking time he hits our tailgate. Because everybody's like, I want the jalapeno popper. I want whatever. Everyone's got a favorite of his and they hit him up, dude. And he's got a handful of fucking tamales. Like you
can't miss
said,
the guy. He
Oreo
wears-
cream.
He wears that bright yellow shirt.
Yeah, it's a neon fucking shirt.
Huh?
Mozzarella cheese inside of them? Oh.
Mozzarella?
Yeah, in Uvalde, he said.
Oh, yeah. The RGV?
No. Uvalde is by San Antonio. It's
Okay.
west. It's
my
west of
bad.
San
My
Antonio.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But the RGV's all kinds of
Oh,
fucking.
dude. Everything.
I think the latest thing was birria tamale. I haven't had that one yet, but
we did birria noodles.
Did you?
Yeah, a
You
few
know
months
that
ago.
place I tried?
La Palapa had
tried it
birria ramen, and that's pretty fucking good.
It was good.
Yeah.
I don't like birria either.
Yeah, I don't like birria either.
I eat the shit out of it.
It's all right. It's just a long fucking process.
I don't like the birria, but I did enjoy the birria ramen because you didn't eat it all, and I fucking ate the rest of the years, and I was like, damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So what the fuck would you not eat?
Fucking bologna.
What?
Ooh, fried bologna?
No, any bologna.
No, fried bologna.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what it is. You can fry it. You can put it in fucking eggs.
Saute it.
I don't
Do
saute
it.
it. Put it in a fucking
They put
sandwich.
sugar on the tamale.
Hey, man, fuck.
You know what?
that.
I'm done. This is go. No.
Fuck bologna. We talked about this shit last week. I'm like, dude, if I fucking die before I eat a fucking bologna
real?
sandwich, dude. We've had so many of those growing up.
That's one of my favorite sandwiches,
man. Pull
dude.
the panties off of that motherfucker
Yeah.
too.
That's the sexy part. That's the sexy part, bro.
Have you tried? Well, you need to try the smoked bologna that Pitchforks does. It's actually really, really good.
I don't give a fuck what it is, and I like Isaac. Fuck that, dude. I'm like,
I don't give a fucking Gordon Ramsay made that motherfucking bologna.
I'll throw his fucking.
Don't give a
brain
shit.
out.
Gianna
Fuck
showed
Gordon.
me her tits and gave me a bologna sandwich. I ain't that bitch.
Fuck that shit.
Better bring me a sugar ass.
Give me
Tamale
a motherfucking
over
sugar tamale. God damn it. No, man.
I'm just gonna start Ubering some fucking bologna places.
Well, right in the fucking trash. Today's special. Right? Well, you know, because we're big in the casino, so me and my father-in-law, we'll go to casinos like wherever, and that was why we went to. When my kid was like, "I want to go to Denver," I'm like, "Yeah, there's a fucking casino over there. Let's go to Denver. Let's go to Denver for my
Yeah.
kids." Stayed at the casino up on the mountain and shit. So it was badass. They had a two hot tubs on the side of the mountain. Fucking see the snow and everything.
Okay, so you said casino. One of the best bologna sandwiches
Toby
I've ever
Keith.
had was the Toby
Toby
Keith.
Keith, yeah.
And
Yeah.
fucking Windstar.
Yeah, I won't fucking eat it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if Garth Brooks made it. The king of fucking country himself.
Dude, that fucking bologna sandwich was bad to the bone,
Yeah.
bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
I won't
that's
even
how-
smoke bologna.
But for
if
real-
somebody said, "Oh, can you smoke bologna for us?" Nah, fuck you.
So for you to hate that, right? Legit. Was obviously like me and the pork chop. You had that almost every day your childhood. right?
enough, not every day,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, some
enough.
of ramen too. Like
Yeah.
the other day.
Yeah, enough, man. And what's crazy is, so my dad always worked in the food industry, and you know, my mom, she worked at first, so she knew how to cook and everything too. But I mean, you know, they're working people. fucking tired. Hey,
Yeah.
there's fucking bologna, there's ham, and we would get the ham with the goddamn cheese in it. I won't eat that shit either.
No, I can't do that one either.
Oh, the little bits.
Yeah.
That or salami. Fuck.
No, bro, I can't do that, and it has to be all beef, because my uncle used to tell us it was made out of donkey dick. And I was like,
It is.
I was
It
like,
is. It
So
is.
is bologna.
So
So
I
is
was like, well,
bologna.
not the beef one. Not
Chicken
the beef
lips and donkey
Yeah,
dick.
they would tell me all that shit. I was like, oh. But this dude, my driver, he's from Ohio, and I'm trying to text him. He said
Spaghetti with
bologna paste or cream or some shit that they would eat up there that was a real big Ohio thing. It was like, just like a...
and they're
Hey.
poor.
I was like, damn, dude.
Damn, they couldn't even put it in the red shit.
we
We're
went to-
poor. They're poor.
They couldn't even wrap it.
We went to Adams Paint, and it's over there by Mustang Mobile Homes and shit, right?
Yeah.
And we're driving by, and he goes, man, that's my dream, bro. I'm gonna buy me some land, and I'm gonna put one of these on it, right? I said, bro, that's in your blood, dog. And he was like, that's fucked up, dog, because it's a trailer. And I was like, yeah, dog, you're fucking from the trailer, aren't you? He's like, I've never lived in the trailer. I was like, my bad. I was like, I just assumed.
You look like it.
You look like you come from the trailer, big dog.
Hey man, I'm sorry
I'm
for
sorry.
racial
I'm
profiling.
gonna give you a raise because you're giving trailer
Yeah,
vibes.
I was thinking double wide at least, bro. You know, not a single wide.
So did y'all fuck with potted meat or Vienna sausages?
Hell no, dude.
For real?
My
Dude, I
fucking
can-
wife likes
Dude,
it.
I can go to that Avalanche right now. My dad's fucking, he got beanie weenies and potted
I
milk and
fucked
bread
with,
in
I
there, bro.
fucked with potted meat and
Fuck, that's
Vienna
nasty,
sausages,
bro.
dude.
You put sugar on it? It makes it bad.
Drop sugar on that motherfucker.
Put some sugar on that motherfucker.
Dude, saltine crackers and the deviled potted meat,
Fuck that.
bro. Yeah, legit. I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna fuck it up now. Obviously, hell no, I'm above it. But when I was a kid, I fucked it up all the
I used to fuck
time.
that up a long time.
But
Yesterday.
and I didn't feel grossed out.
I can't do it, man.
Summer sausage? No.
Oh, summer sausage too. Fuck yeah. The big ass fucking log for like $3 with the cheese. Hell yeah. Yup.
That's like jailhouse shit.
Hey man, that's what my grandma gave me. So fuck it.
Dude, you see those motherfuckers making shit? It's just like,
Goddamn spread. Fuck
bro.
But you know what? Y'all said sandwiches when no bullshit. I don't know if it's because we were that broke or if my dad was just an asshole. But the only sandwich spread we ever had in the fridge was pimento cheese spread.
Damn.
So I ate a lot of dry ass fucking bologna sandwich because I ain't fucking with no pimento
Yeah, that
cheese.
shit.
And that was the only sandwich spread. It was probably like, I don't know, maybe 6th or 7th grade when we started buying Miracle Whip.
Not even real mayonnaise?
For real, no, it was always Miracle Whip. It was never real mayonnaise. No.
Dude, I don't know, but going back to that spread shit, oh my lord, man. Those dudes, they come out and they have a cake, right? They're like, oh, I made this cake. I'm like,
Square, perfect square too,
like,
motherfucker.
like, in your cell, you made, like, nothing clean, like pubic hairs and shit on that cake? Hey, you want a slice, though? No, I'm good.
I'm
I'm good, man. I'm perfectly fine. That's okay.
What are you talking about?
In jail, fool.
Jail, like, because he said a spread.
My bad. I'm like,
Because he was saying-
I heard everything, but I still lost.
Different lingo. You know what the fuck we're talking about.
He said a spread, right? He's like, oh, they make
Went
a
on
spread.
vacation. When he goes on vacation.
So they would come out
I
and they
showed
would,
my true colors.
yeah, they would
He
try
tried
to
spread in prison, and he was like, "What?"
well, not that spread.
JP heard spread him in prison.
But they would bring out cakes and they'd raffle them off, right? And then they were like, hey, you want to, it would cost $1, but it would, whatever, the ramen or whatever, like a ramen or whatever. But I would be like,
The dry ramen, the
Per-
broken up ramen.
dude, perfectly round, like he's saying. It looked fucking designed shit, peanut butter. on- You're
Fucking
like, what-
masterpiece.
And then you're like, where did they make that, right? And they're like, oh, in the cell. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna fucking pass. There's no gloves.
No.
I don't want to bid on this one. I'll try again tomorrow.
Right?
One of the best cakes I've ever had. This lady that I used to work with, she came out of the pen. She was in there for I don't know what. She made me a prison cake. It was with Snickers, but she got the Snickers. She melted it. She did everything she could. It was
It probably was she made out here gloves, clean hands.
Sure.
These a bunch of
Sanitized.
dudes, like 8, because they're 8-man pods, right? So 8 dudes living in there, and I was like, fuck no. So my
Yeah,
home,
8 men taking a shit in one
tank,
hell
bro.
no. Like,
and
no.
my homeboy
I'm a
Ike's in there,
pass.
right? Him and AV. So we're there, And they were like, I said, nah, I'm gonna pass, dog. I said, motherfucker didn't have no gloves or nothing, right? He's like,
He used
nah.
his socks.
And he was like, no, they're clean, bro. They said, I was like, nah, bro. So Isaac gets one, right? He takes a bite, bro. Then he goes, bro.
He pulls the hair out of his
He
mouth.
pulled the hair out of his mouth. My bad, Ike, dog. I had to tell the story, man. He pulls it out of his mouth, bro. And I look at him, he's like, man, he goes, nah, bro, I'm good. He gives it back to the dude. And I was just like, holy shit.
I want my money back.
I was like, see?
Oh,
I said, see, bro,
man.
that's why I don't fucking, y'all motherfuckers crazy, right? And they were like, man, nah, that usually doesn't happen. I was like, fuck.
Usually.
No. You usually don't fucking bite it.
Yeah.
It goes down your throat.
Dude, I'm like, fuck no, man. So I started learning things like you don't throw food away, right? Because I try to eat the ramen because I eat kosher food, so I don't eat anything pork or anything like that, right? I didn't know everything in jail or the county here is beef, right?
Hey, tell that story though. Like for real.
So I didn't eat for 6 fucking days, right?
Fuck that.
Because I asked for.
I eat them nasty ass
I
grits.
asked. No, it wasn't the food part. I was in the service, so that food don't bother me. I just don't eat. I don't eat anything pork based or anything like that. Right? So I asked for a kosher meal. So they were like, "Well, the priest has to approve your kosher meal." I was like, "How the fuck is a priest gonna? Shouldn't it be a rabbi or somebody like that?" And they were like, "No, he has to do it." So I'm waiting, bro, and I keep putting it into like, "Hey, man, I'm not fucking eating this food." They're like, "Well, we got to scan your bracelet that you." I said, "I'm not letting you scan my shit because it's gonna look like I ate." So it's a battle.
Yeah,
with
then
me,
they'll
and
reset it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm like, no, I'm not.
No,
I'm
you
not.
ate
I said,
yesterday,
I'm not
motherfucker. Stop
eating. I'm
acting.
not eating. So finally, man, 6 fucking days. So, but I can make commissary, right? So I order, and they don't have a lot of ramen shit. So I'm like, fuck, man, I hate ramen. So I buy ramen and I would make it and try to make something, and I'm not as skilled as these dudes, right? So it's just water and my fucking seasoning, right? And I would eat it. I was like, fuck, I can't stand it. So I would walk, bro, and everybody would watch me walk and dump it, the whole thing of ramen, man, and come back and just eat chips, right? So I'm eating chips at from the commissary. And then my homeboy Ike was like, "Hey, bro, you could have gave that to somebody." I said, "What?" And he was like, "The noodles." And I was like, "Man, fuck them. I don't know them niggas,
Yeah.
right?" And he was like, "Nah, it's because a lot of these dudes don't have nobody sending them shit." And I was like,
That ain't got shit to do
"Yeah." I
with
was
me.
just like, he was like, "Yeah." I was like,
Sucks to be them.
"Yeah." I was like, "Well, I guess, bro."
Well,
I
we're
mean,
all in the same situation, right? None of us should be here.
dude, that was,
This is a hard lesson to learn, and he's learning it twice.
bro. And then they be asking,
I bet he won't come back next time.
Dude.
He'll think again before he fucks up.
they
Because I'm going to go and I'm not going to have ramen,
Yeah, I'm not
motherfucker.
ever, bro. They were like, hey, "We'll show you. You don't need to show me shit. I'm not coming back to this motherfucker. I don't need to know how to make shit. I don't know how to make a cake. I don't know how to do this." And I told this dude, I never watch sports, right? I just never been a sport watching person. But that's all they watch there, right? So I'm watching all these fucking games and it get boring. So I'll be like, fuck it, I'll get on a square and shit like that. So I had the ramen I was gonna eat. So, dude, I kept fucking winning. I never went out here. Never fucking went out here. So I have a fucking tote full of ramen, right? And I was just like, when I got my bail to get out, I was like, I ought to take this just to be a dick. Walk out with all my ramen and like, fuck them, right? And they're like, "So what are you gonna do with it?" I said, "I'm gonna go ahead and take it with me." And they're just like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "Nah, bitch, I don't give you. I don't know what the fuck I want. I didn't want to eat it while I was here. I'm gonna take it home and give it to the kids." But yeah, fuck that, dude. That
Oh, so anyways, your kosher meal.
Oh.
Tell them the story. Because you didn't eat.
Yeah, so I didn't eat rice. I was eating that shit, man. Finally, they were like, "All right, here's your." So they give it to me in a styrofoam box, right? Dude, it's fucking veggie patty and beans, right? And rice. That's it. Every fucking day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? And then my homeboy's like, "Why do you get that for? Why'd you wait for that?" I said, "Bro, because I don't fuck with pork. I don't eat any kind of bottom feeder." He's like, "Bro, everything here is beef." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Bro, they don't give pork here, dog." And I was like,
We got fucking cable. What's wrong with you?
dude, I was like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, bro.
I mean,
it's
this
all
beef patty for nothing.
Dude. And then I can't switch off of it for 6 months. So I was like, fuck, man. But, dude, and I'm looking at them eating good, like, compared to what I was eating, I'm like, God damn, what the fuck? So they're eating regular shit, and I was like, everything's beef. I didn't know. I waited, fucking, then it's veggie, every fucking meal. Well, except breakfast, it was veggie patty and grits. And then it was veggie
Fuck the
patty and
grits.
rice. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Oh man, this was fun. We can go for more hours. We're clocking in at 2 hours. Mark, thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming. I know you're on a crunch time. I know you're on the
You gotta
fucking.
go to sleep to
you
go to
gotta-
work.
Well, no, like my man is going to the Taco Fest.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Where's it at?
It's in Grand Prairie. He said.
Shit.
Yeah, so he's bouncing out like within an hour. So,
Oh, shit.
bro, I appreciate you for coming.
thank you,
Thank
man.
you for
Appreciate
taking
it.
the time. But not only that, man, I want to give you your flowers because, bro, I've never told you that I'm in a time of need, and you've always fucking like, hey, boom, like you're going through this, boom, here's this. You're going through this, boom, here's this, bro. Thank you, bro.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
Like,
Yeah, it's just what we do, man.
thank you. Like, legit. Thank you for coming. Thank you for making the time for me. Like, I know if I was leaving out of town tonight, I would be like, fuck you, bro. I can't do your podcast. But that just tells you the
Just
kind of
need an
guy
hour
you
sleep.
are. You
Just
know
an
what I
hour
mean?
sleep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you. I mean, we text throughout the day, every fucking day. Thank you, bro.
No problem, man.
Legit. And if you guys have not tried fucking Jimenez and Friends, you
What
guys
the
need
fuck
to.
is wrong with you?
You need to.
Yeah.
You need to, man.
From 7 to 2.
Thank you, bro, for coming.
But can you stay open later?
Luz, I never really told you this, and it's never really died in my heart. I know you probably don't even remember or give a shit, but it embarrassed the fuck out of me when I had you walk through the door, and I was like, Luz Cruz, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck am I doing? And it still embarrasses the fuck out of me. I was like, what? Like, just because it rhymed, I fucking pinche raza, Luz Cruz. But anyways, bro, Luz, thank you for coming, man. This is fun. Like I said, we're clocking 2 fucking hour podcasts. I wish we can go longer because this has been fun. But thank you for everything. Like, legit, you were like, hey, you got stickers. Hey, promote
Oh
your
yeah,
shit.
hey man,
Like,
people came in. They're like, "Hey, where'd you get these stickers?" I was like, "JP gave them to me." They're like, "Man, those are badass." I was like, "You want some? I got some." No shit. So I handed out stickers this week.
I need to give you more.
I need
Fuck
more.
yeah, dude. I
didn't
need to
get
give
any
you more.
stickers, fucker.
You never asked for something.
Do you have stickers?
Huh?
Do you have any stickers?
I mean, I'm already out.
I got some stickers from you last time I was
I know.
there.
And when you get some, bring me some.
We
Or
give
I'll
them
go get
away,
'em.
so
Yeah.
we got through.
But
just a shit
I
ton.
know SanJuan's heart because I grew up with him, and because of him and our friendship now, I've included both of y'all into the day, like our day-to-day shit. I send positive messages. I send uplifting messages to all my boys as many times as I can. I don't say that I'm not gonna sit here and say I do it every day, but I do that because of my friendship with SanJuan. He's changed my thought process and my whole mental to focusing on the positive and being positive every day and all this shit. That being said, you guys are my new great friends, and I include y'all in the shit. I send y'all the shit, right?
Yeah.
But that comes from being a friend for someone. But I'm telling you all this because I know where his heart's at, but y'all three fuckers, I enjoyed this episode because y'all have the same heart. Legit. Y'all have done nothing but help me, and I hadn't done anything for y'all, really and truly.
Man, you've actually done quite a bit.
Like,
Like,
naked photos make up a lot, bro. Appreciate those.
But I really feel like you guys was like, yeah, man, boom, whatever you need, boom. And I don't think I'm worthy of it.
Oh
but
no, man. You support us.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the amount of people that come in and say, "We're here because JP told us," or JP
Yeah.
shared it, and that he said that it's great food, and
you've got a pretty big audience, man.
oh, you
So,
got a
yeah.
great following, that's for sure.
Well, thank you for saying that. Maybe I'm oblivious to that, but the price and like not putting money on it, but the money, for a lack of a better word, but the effort and the money that you've put towards me, I don't think I've put that back into you.
Oh, no.
Each one of y'all, and I thank y'all for that. I give all three of y'all flowers for that. I appreciate y'all for coming. If you haven't tried Cuevas Drive, don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. If you haven't tried Tigre Burrito, don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. My man just said he's got the hot sauce coming right the fuck back to burn your bottom sauce. I didn't know it was that fucking hot. I didn't know it was Carolina Reaper hot.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have to
shit.
wait for the season to come
Yeah.
in to get them.
But yeah, man. Because I knew your hot sauce. I remember it to be hot, but not that fucking hot. But anyways, man, thank y'all guys for coming. Luz, you got any final words before we leave?
No. Same as last time. Just treat people like you want to be treated. Don't be an asshole and be kind.
Final words, final thoughts.
The same as it, man. Just honestly treat people the way you want to be treated. Don't be too much of an ass, man. Be just understand people are going through a lot of things, and I mean, like you said at the very beginning, for the businesses, regardless food or whatever, businesses, and not just local. I know a lot of people give me hell about that. Not just local, businesses in general, man. We're coming out of a depression, and revenue just needs to start flowing. So whether it's your big chains, small chains, all those people come to our businesses too.
Yeah.
Just support business in general. Just get out there.
SanJuan, you never hit us with a final thought, but please do today,
I don't
man.
have one, man.
Please,
Oh
motherfucker.
man. I can't say read books. Let me see. No, just I really don't have one, brother. Just like I said, these guys, man, are awesome, brother. I just fucking just glad to be. I can learn a lot from them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever
I've been
you
in
need.
business, man, and like I said, working for yourself is something you can pass down to your kids. Working for somebody else, you can't give that to them. You know what I mean? This you can hand down. They see, and it's a legacy, like you said, that you're building. So that's just keep grinding.
Yeah, thank you, man. Because you're like, fuck me. Next. My driver. Shout out my sponsors, RL Creations, Patriot Paint and Construction, Tigre Burrito, and KJ Aesthetics. And until next time, guys, read some books.